But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
See Saint PJ. Oh, you mean because of the bottom right corner thing? Because I'm like a ghostly figure. Because I'm half transparent. I see Saint
You're translucent, PJ.
Translucent. Yeah, well, it was probably Alan because Alan's just mentioned it. It was Alan probably.
Blame it on
so,
Alan.
yeah, hello everybody. I love everybody in the chat. Let's start off with, because I always forget to do this. I start a video, then I think, oh, I've got to say hello to people. Alan, good to see you. Baza, pleasure. Roger, good to see you, bro. And Roger's in chat, yeah. Same as Ryan. Matthew Eastman, good to see you, bro. Links at top if you want to come in. Dylan Herring, good to see you, bro.
I will be popping in. He's just got home from work.
Yeah, Sov might be popping in, yeah, because he's just getting back from work. Because he's heard about what was being said with F-Top. You know, I stuck up for F-Top the other day against that Catherine MC, and I'd right enough to, because she was slagging off for no reason. And I was saying, look, I loved you despite what you're saying. You know what I mean? She was calling F-Top, F-Top, so I stuck up for him. But he is actually calling us all out. Me, Flat, Roger, Vlad, Sov. Apparently we've all gone crazy. He knows that Will, Jeremy and Witz are trustworthy because he's met Will and he knows that Jeremy and Witz are trustworthy. I mean, come on. He's got opinions on Revelation that turns Revelation animals into rockets and stuff like that. But yet you don't believe it when we say someone that you've met Swifted. Roger met Will, and he doesn't think he's trustworthy after meeting him. Yeah, he lied to Roger. How can Will be Joe? How can Will Duffy be trustworthy when the first thing he started off with on Kingdom in Context interview was a lie by saying he had not looked at heliocentrism, he had not looked at flat Earth. He started off with a lie, and you're telling me that he is trustworthy.
Look at what he said to Roger in that phone call.
What?
About going to Antarctica.
Yeah.
And then he denied ever saying it.
Well, he didn't deny saying it. He said he can't remember, apparently. But he says, I talked to loads of people. Now, he did say it to Roger. It was recorded, without a doubt. It's there. It's proof. But he still tried to say that, no, I don't know about it. I talked to loads of people. You would remember someone that you'd met before calling you again and saying, can I come? You'd remember someone you met asking, can I come? And he said yes, if he got the money. Yeah, if he got the, obviously he didn't get the money, but he was allowed to come. But then Will kind of glossed over that. No, I don't know what you're talking about, sort of thing. basically.
Well, Will told me
Will
he was going to.
lie, F-Top, and
Go,
Joe. Will started off with a lie from Kingdom and Context and continued to lie, but yet you say he is trustworthy. You know what I mean?
Trustworthy. What about the people that are taking him to court?
And I look at it, I mean, you're going on about German and Wits being trustworthy. I don't know they are. I don't know that they are. For years now, I mean, I used to watch them, but then I seen stuff that wasn't right about them. And people have said this for years. And just because Karen B agrees with you, Joe, it doesn't mean to say that it's right, because she's the venerated Karen B from Flat Earth.
Well, look at what she was like with Sov.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Well, I have got a topic, but I want to show Joe's. It's a half an hour video. I don't want to watch the whole lot because it'll peeve me off. Because I like Joe, but he's saying about it, scripture saying that them who think they're wise are a fool. But just because of that scripture saying that them think they're wise, think they're a fool. If we're calling out someone and saying we think we know better, that's not pretending to be wise. That's being discerning. You know, that scripture's for people who actually think they're wise, that are actually fools. You know, we're not saying we're wise. We're calling out what doesn't seem right. And it's definitely not right. He's going on about footage being pixelated, this and that. People are zooming in. Of course, it's got to get pixelated.
He says you're all making.
Yeah, we're making it up. We're making it up. So I'll get his video out. But hello, I didn't finish saying hello to people, and I just started getting triggered.
Roger,
can I say something, PJ, right quick before you start this? I want to invite Joe on my channel, and we'll sit down and have a talk in front of everybody. Yeah. If he has problems with me, he can just spill it right now, and I'll tell him my problems with Duffy.
Oh,
and
we'll get the video. We'll get the video now.
Roger, he talks about watching one of your streams.
Yeah. I'll get the video now.
Okay.
Yeah, he says we're making it up.
He's made a full-on thing without calling any of us or telling us or asking us to make explanations or apologize or anything, without even calling any one of us, which I've never even really met the guy except he's been on the show a couple times.
Yeah.
Besides that, I don't remember him sending anybody any information or asking us any questions about what this is about and why we were involved or whatever, and give us a chance to at least be clear whether we're even involved in that or not. I mean, I would think that would be the most common courtesy, would be to call the person that you supposedly are saying that this is true about, and you don't even check in with anybody. You don't even, like, come on, bro.
No, all he's done is come into chat and say, you're wrong. Can't believe you think that. Now he's saying he doesn't want to come into our chats anymore.
It's like a global.
It's okay for you to speculate on something in the Bible that you don't know is actually true. Like saying that these beasts, that these animal type descriptions in Revelation are rockets and setting rockets and stuff like that. That is your opinion, and that's what you're saying that you think it comes out. That's what you think it translates to, which it could be, but we don't know for sure. Like we're not just speculating that they're telling lies. What we see is what we get, and what we get is they're telling lies.
He said he doesn't even want to be in any of your chats anymore.
No, well, there you go. So let me just say hello to the rest of the guys. Then I'll play it. Then it's a 35-minute video, but I don't want to play absolutely every one of it.
Like the first 10 minutes.
The first 10 minutes, okay. Because I want to get onto the topic. But yeah, I've got to call it out because he called us out. So, and I'm just saying we're not live, and I'm not just making it up. I'm calling out what I see. To begin with, I said it does look real. It definitely does look real. But I've always said it looked too real. It looked uncanny valley real. And then I started seeing the little flaws. People brought out a video and was like, oh, okay, yeah. It's not just yes, maybe I might not have noticed it myself to begin with, but once noticed, you can't unnotice.
I'm willing to admit I might have let it get a little out of hand about me thinking that it was all just faked every little bit. But then Roger also, we talked about this before, before this all came about. We were talking about, what if they used that to their advantage to make us all look like assholes for like misjudging something that might actually be, somewhat truthful, right? And then they end up tying us up into getting everybody to think that we're just all bullshitters and we're not willing to even look at the real truth. See, that's an easy way to throw us under the bus. But I still think there's more to it. I think they still have another card to play, and I think we got to watch our asses too.
Right.
I think we all need to sit together and not fight amongst each other. This is ridiculous.
Exactly, Ryan. Can I just say as well before, just in case Joe sees this afterwards and sees the title, Snake Oil Christians at Christmas, that's not to do with you. That was to do with the topic that I'm doing after your video. Your video came to my well, Vicky told me about it just before I went live, just before 15 minutes before I went live. So the title has nothing to do with you, Joe. Snake Oil Christians at Christmas. That's nothing to do with you. Yeah, but well, possibly. But yeah, we'll show it. Well, I'm going to quickly see. So the first 10 minutes, baby thing.
Yeah.
A new kind of truth that has emerged. That's what he called it.
You lot apparently are the new truthers.
Right. So
Oh,
a new
we
kind
are.
of truth has emerged.
You lot.
Yeah, I see. Right. So what is the best one? Is that the same side? No, it's smaller. That'll do because it's just been talking anyway. It's not demonstrating anything.
Okay.
Quickly say, Jeff Hunt, I'll go up the way so I don't miss anyone. Jeff Hunt, good to see you. Jeff Garcehead, good to see you. Tony Whitcomb, bless, bro. I said hello to Matthew. Dylan said hello to Steve B, good to see you. The Akinator, Left Kung Fu Shaolin, good to see you. Sandro, good to see you, bro. Chilean, good to see you, brother. Mojo, good to see you too.
Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan, I just said hello to Ryan.
Yeah.
Think that'd be about it. 2025. Dylan said hello to Dylan.
Baza.
Said hello to Baza.
Roger.
Said hello to Roger. All right, hold on.
Roger.
Right,
Vicky.
Me.
hello, Vicky.
Do you know what I mean? Like you said.
You're in the background. You're talking.
Oh, man.
You just say hello to yourself.
Rude. No, actually, Roger just said hello to me, not you, Paul Joe.
Lord.
Yeah, exactly. Chilean. I've got time for everyone. You just said it. I'll have to say I've got time for everyone. I love everyone. Just no balls. I love everyone. Same as I've got time for Joe as well. I just can't believe he's brought this video up without actually. Yes, he's been in chat, but he hasn't come in to voice and spoken to us or anything until this video. But it's one of them. I don't hate Joe. This is his opinion. Fine, but I'm just saying I think he's wrong, and I think he's wrong to say that Will Duffy is trustworthy. I think he's wrong to say that Whitsitt and Jeremy are trustworthy without actually knowing completely, you know? Yeah, Sandro, 440 subs, 500 special will come in up nicely. Yeah, but it will be, if I get to 500, we'll do a 500 special because the last special was 300. So, yeah, I will do. Zep Tepe, good to see you.
Well, from a Karen B standpoint, we're all retarded anyway, so we'll go with that.
Zep Tepe says, what if you guys are wrong? We're wrong the whole time, and the Earth is actually a globe. Well, if it was actually a globe, then I wouldn't have been wrong the whole time, would I? Because I used to be a globe. No. So there you go.
I don't think we're worried about that.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about that. I'm not wrong. We're not wrong. It's not a globe.
Right, and what about Antarctica? He said hello to America and the UK.
I said America. Oh, hi, Antarctica, too.
Yeah, I know, Tony.
Look at what's speaking, Nico.
No, he doesn't.
That
would be hilarious.
Tony says, hold on, wrong one. Tony says, PJ Luca wants to debate King Nico. I know. Who was it? Can't Fit Stupid. Dave sent me something in Messenger saying that Luca messaged King Nico on his live saying, "Oh, can I debate you?" And he says, "Yeah, just set up just email me." I'm like, wow, we'll have to cover it if it happens because that is going to be Luca. I think Luca. King Nico, I don't think he's wrong about things, but I seen how he was towards FTFE, like how rude he was. FTFE deserves to be that rude too. Now, King Nico was really rude to him. So if he's rude to Luca like that, Luca might run away. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd like to see that debate.
Yeah, I think it'd be a slaughter. But we'll see. There it is. Can't Fix Stupid. It's him, it told me.
It would be worth watching. Pay-per-view might be involved.
He actually showed me the little he gave me the, hold on, let me see if I can get it up. I hope I don't have to sign in every time I go to Messenger on the computer.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to see my GoFundMe, you can. I'll show it to anybody. I'm transparent as hell. So far, I've got $50 in there for the Antarctic trip, and all of it's going to go for it if I go. That's what exactly going to happen. And if something happens, I'll refund everybody all their money, dude. I'm not here for it. That's end of the bottom line to that.
The Sov is in the chat.
Oh, Sov is in the who's? Hey, so
You'll be
good to
here
see
in a
you. Good to see you. Oh, did you see? Oh, no, he's in chat. He's actually in chat.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, cool.
That's it.
That's the wrong one. Hold on. What am I looking at?
I sent it Dave, thinking he'd have already seen it, because it was like 19 hours ago. And it came up on my thing, and I started watching, and I was like, wow, he's talking about Sov and flats. And then
all of
he
a sudden-
brings up Roger, then he brings up you.
You didn't say
And
my
it
name.
was like, what the?
No.
They will be in
Oh,
the
wow.
film. It's just getting out of the shop.
You can't get the video, PJ?
Well,
I escaped it. Wow. Lucky me.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I've got the video. I'm just trying to get this image from Luca asking to. Hold on, wrong one.
I'm hoping Luca debates him when
Yeah,
I'm
there it is.
so I don't have to listen to it.
There it is. Present 2-6.
Don't break out the headphones, Vicky.
I tell you, Roger, you need them. I don't want to listen to Luca.
It's me, Luca.
Who gets
So-
that?
I get
Yeah.
it.
There's Luca. For $2.99 Australian dollars, $2.99 Australian dollars. Can I debate you? Like set something up, and then quickly that one. Oh, hold on, wrong one. I've did the same one again. And what do you think of my video?
I watched it. It's crap, dude.
Oh well, is that the one who was calling everybody? All right, he said something about flats. Does anybody actually mean everyone or whatever?
No, it never means Luca.
No.
Oh, never mean. Well,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be Luca. You got plenty of chances, Luca. Simple, you know.
You never
Right.
want to put a weirdo and whatever you want to call Luca together. That could be a bad man.
Yeah. Right. Anyway,
One might
Joe.
turn the other one into a horse. You know.
Anyway,
Watch
Joe.
Joe, dude. Yeah.
Right. So we've got to concentrate in the first 10 minutes, babe. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Got it.
that's- that's
Before I start, Joe. This is Joe. Love you, man, but I think you're completely wrong about Will and completely wrong about us.
I don't know what to say. The final experiment, they went and saw and filmed. I don't know. I don't understand people these days, but they went and filmed a 24-hour
I'm just wondering if you agree, Joe. If you called it a final experiment, I know that's what it's called, but do you agree? Is it an experiment or an observation, Joe?
There he goes. In the Antarctic summer at Union Glacier. Before they went there, I thought it was already kind of established that there was a 24-hour sun there. And I hadn't really considered how that would affect.
Hold on. Before they went, you thought it was already established that there was the 24-hour sun there. How? I mean, yes, a lot of people do believe in the 24-hour sun now, but when it comes to flat earthers and that, why would you have thought it was established? And it hasn't been established because nobody ever showed us anything with the 24-hour sun yet. How was it established?
Like the flat earth globe thing until Will Duffy came around, right?
Is that how low it is?
And
it's low.
It's very
so
low.
they did this and
Just wait till you hear what he says.
People
Mm.
everywhere, like on TikTok, YouTube, Flatzoid and his crew, Sov. There's this guy on TikTok, fittest flat earther.
Well, does it not tell you something? If a lot of these flat earthers are saying it, maybe there's a little bit of truth in it. You were with us flat earthers at one point, Joe.
You guys are. I'm just saying my opinion. I'm just one person, and from my point of view, you guys are losing credibility entirely.
Oh, Karen was in his chat at the time, so Karen was in. Oh, you did. Karen was in his chat at the time. Was he live, babe, or was it a premiere?
I think it was live. It was 19 hours ago.
Oh, it was 19 hours ago. I
Yeah,
thought it was
but
quite recent.
I was on YouTube and I seen it and I was like, what's that about? And then he started it off
Right.
like that. And I sent it to Flats and I sent it to Dave and said, have you seen this? And neither of them had seen it.
Okay.
because you can't
Oh, you saw it last night? I just saw it this
you
morning.
can't discern when something happened or when it didn't happen. And to me, that's kind of troubling. When you get up in the morning and you wake up and you open your eyes.
Zep Tippy says there was a video about in 2017 that wasn't addressed by Flaps. Right, for a start, can you stop calling this Flaps? It's okay coming from a flat earther, but coming from a glaff, it's not good. Zep Tippy. And you don't start getting cheeky in our chat now. Just because you're wrong about your ball. Hey Matthew, how you doing, man?
Hey man,
Hey, Matthew.
what's
Good
up,
to see you, bro.
everybody? Hey,
Good.
the apparent 24-hour sun in Antarctica, the biggest glaring issue to me is that it allegedly rises in the west and sets in the east.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, go on, Roger.
Oh yeah. There's discrepancies in the time lapse and the actual photo, the actual amount of time they actually filmed the sun in the sky. There's a video I put in the chat that actually does the math. It doesn't add up. It's about close to 12 hours of time lapse photography with the seconds and the frames. So they didn't get a full 24-hour even in the time lapse, from what I can tell. It's kind of odd.
So we haven't seen, dude. I haven't seen any evidence. I haven't seen any evidence myself. I'm speaking for myself because
that's it.
There is no. We're in the same position that we were in before they went because there's no 24-hour unedited time or even a time lapse. There's no 24-hour time lapse that I've seen. Maybe you guys have seen it. And then there's no sun rising in the east and setting in the west footage.
No.
And that's a big problem.
Exactly. So I've said we do not know if there was a 24-hour sun because they faked it. No sense even discussing it.
That's my point. That's what I've been saying all along. I'm like, why does it matter? They faked it. Obviously they did. You can tell it's a studio. Come on. And if you don't see that it's a studio, maybe you need to go to one of those studios and watch them film a movie so you can understand how it works.
Yeah, I was actually going to show the documentary for that kind of thing yesterday, but we got onto something else.
And, I did too, and I was like blown away by it. And then when I see this morning, I'm like, really, bro? Like, didn't you not see all? I mean, there's lots of stuff that came out to show that. I think maybe they, it is possible. Okay, we talked about this before. Maybe it's possible that what they're doing is they deliberately edit some of it to make it look like it was fake when it wasn't. But I really don't believe that. I really can't see that happening. Not because I don't believe there could be daylight in the south for 24 hours or whatever. That really has nothing to do with it because. Like I said it all from the beginning. It doesn't matter because it doesn't necessarily prove whether it's flat or it's a ball. It doesn't change anything. But it would be interesting if we could see it. It would. But why would I deny that just for that reason? That doesn't make sense.
No, exactly.
It's because of all the shady stuff they're acting and doing. That's why I'm questioning. It has nothing to do with it.
If it was all above board, if it was all above board, I would have said so. Because when I first seen the footage, the first lot of footage, I said, well, it looks real enough. But then the more I looked at it, it just looked so uncannily real. It looked uncanny valley real. And then you see the little bits here, the little bits there. Then the adding together of these little bits.
Yeah,
it makes it makes a big lot of fake.
Halfway through, you're like, okay, forget it. I'm not even going to watch the rest of this. Yeah, it's like really.
Dave, when I sent it to Dave, he went, where does he start talking about the snow? Went from the start.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So here we go.
Guys, and you find yourself in a room. Is it real? Or is that is someone? Yeah. Okay.
See,
one thing that I got.
You didn't even know what you were going to say there, Joe. You didn't even know what you were trying to compare it to.
He struggled with the way to explain it. Like he wanted to say something meaner, but he didn't. That really bothers me because you can tell he's physically angry at us for something. Yeah. I don't even know what he's talking about, really.
Yeah.
Like I don't know exactly
because none of us believe that the 24-hour observation happened because it's no experiment.
They didn't
really
give us
it happened. Simple.
I mean, I'm sorry if I prejudge, but gee whiz, man, it looks phony to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Show me where I'm wrong if that's really true. But unless you can do that, I don't see how you can just claim that you're right and then tell me I'm wrong and then you're going to just communicate me. Okay, well, sorry, I guess. I guess
There's
I'm one.
too many
I'm
little.
one
There's
side,
too
I'm
many.
sorry.
There's too many little errors or little glitches or little bits here and there, making up a big fake. You know.
Yeah. PJ, the one thing that I see everybody's missing is that it's supposed to be exactly like the winter in the north, or the summer in the north. It's supposed to be the same in the south. It's not at all. You can watch the footage from one to the other. They don't match, dude.
No.
Yeah.
And they sort of just said they expected they expected everyone to just trust the participants. Didn't work. Well, exactly. They didn't. I mean, a lot of people trust Jerry and Whitsett as it is. I don't trust anybody completely, but especially them, to be honest. You know, especially them. I mean, I don't say that everything they say is wrong. Definitely not. But
I think the fact that they
there's
chose
been a lot of dodgy stuff in the past.
was a big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
They apparently, I accept the fact that they apparently have footage of the sun rising in the east and setting in the west in Antarctica.
Okay, that's
exactly.
good. I like that. Yeah, but even the quote Whitsett, he was on FED the other day. He came in. He told everybody that none of this is inconclusive to prove the globe because of the inconsistencies in the sun. Yeah. That's Whitsett saying that. He told that to the FED panel like 2 days ago, dude. He got on there and he said this himself. You can look it up. So
exactly. No footsteps in the snow, fake breath, vape. Exactly, bro.
Joe met Duffy once and he said he wasn't.
Here's the problem that
what?
Yeah, he met Duffy once and he said you'll hear he says it later on in this. He says he met Duffy so he knows he's trustworthy.
He's not deceptive.
He's not deceptive.
I wonder what that. I would like to be a fly on the wall in the room of those two when they got together and met each other. Something happened there.
I mean, when he went and met Duffy, it was the time he hangs about with McToon and all that kind of stuff. McToon was an asshole to him, but yeah, he's chilling with him. Wow.
Yep.
Paul wrote to the church at Ephesus, the Apostle Paul.
I know who Paul is.
Yeah,
and
me too.
He explained to them that we aren't struggling against flesh and blood, but
against principalities and powers. But so we're not struggling against flesh and blood. So you're saying because Will and Jaron and Whitsett and all them are flesh and blood, we're not struggling against them. His point, yes, it's principalities and powers, but do you think the devil who is in the principalities and powers does not use flesh and blood to do his work? That's a silly comparison, Joe.
That's the psychological part of it. Yeah, that's the part most people don't want to talk about, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Powers and principalities and the rulers of the darkness of this world and spiritual wickedness in heavenly places. Not Austin and Jaron, your brothers.
And so you think the devil doesn't use people?
This is about us calling them out. That's what this is about.
Of course it is.
Because well, I already thought Aaron was a shill from even a lot longer than that ago, maybe 4 years ago. I stopped watching his stream. Yeah.
If someone else had done something against him, a man done something against him, like say hurt one of his family, something like that, is he going to instantly blame the devil or blame that man? He's going to blame that man, guaranteed.
Yep. Yeah. Well, you saw what I did with Cash when he came on Flashes yesterday, right? I called him out on that prediction thing. It's not. He was doing psychology. Yeah,
I know, but he didn't even want to debate, and you were trying to debate the book.
Yeah,
that was quite funny actually. And he's actually quite nice yesterday. I mean, he's not a nice guy in general, but yesterday he was okay. He was okay for a change. But I didn't want to be rude to him. I hadn't seen him for over a year, so I wasn't going to be rude to him.
Yeah, you notice all the old faces are popping up again too, dude. Everybody way back like 6 years ago.
Exactly. Right. Sorry, I keep stopping. Let's see what he's saying.
Go. I don't understand. And like Vlad, I'm just looking at my TV with my subscriptions there. I can't believe you guys. I'm ashamed that
you're ashamed.
Ooh.
Ashamed. What? Because what you believe one thing and someone else believes another. You're ashamed.
This is the part where I think he's crossing the line. Like, it's one thing to call us out and say, but then where he goes from here is just wrong. I think it's wrong. Right. It's not Christian-like and it's not cool. But yet again, you know what? Okay, I get it. Let's say he just got us wrong or whatever. I mean, I'm willing to forgive him, but if he keeps pushing it, I'm just done. I don't need, I don't know what to do. That's
well, it was like the other days, someone was in my chat, just some girl called Catherine, and she was saying that effed up Joe is effed up. He's this, he's that. And I was like, yeah, listen, he believes different things from us. He's got a different opinion in it than us, definitely. But he's not this, and he's not that. He's not an asshole, which I don't think he is. But he's acting kind of little assholistic at the minute.
I still think this is somebody's got a bug in his ear. Somebody's telling him information and giving him, feeding him stuff, and then of course they're using the things that we've already said against us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I see.
Absolutely.
That's the way I see it, because he's not just attacking us. You know what I mean? He's attacking our whole idea and all of our subs too. So
Of course,
he's got to think about that.
Hey,
TJ,
Yeah.
You may have given the disclaimer that the title of this stream is just coincidence to Eftupworlds.
Yes.
But I'm going to go on the record saying that it was more serendipitous.
I already did that. I already did that. I did that at the start. And I'll do it again, Joe. The title of this video is because I put your video in first because it just came into my vicinity sort of thing by Vicky. So the title is for the actual topic. I did already claim it. I'd already disclaimed it. But the title is about the topic at hand, nothing to do with you, Joe.
But since you made a video hit piece on us without talking to us, we decided to put your thing up first. So if that ends up making you look bad, then maybe it's not such a bad thing after all.
I think Will Duffy's the snake oil.
Sorry, that part was a joke. I didn't mean that.
So take it back.
Like, I don't even want to say hi in your chat anymore because I don't want to be associated with people who are losing their mind. And I'm just.
You don't want to be associated with people.
That's what I meant. When he said that, I was like, okay, I stopped the video. I don't want to hear any more after that.
You don't want to be associated with people losing their mind. You've been associated with us people for a long, long time. And we've said worse things than this.
Contaminate your brain already, you crazy man.
What about all the other 24-hour suns? It was debunked by flat earthers. Was you just saying, oh, no, that's not debunked, it's just whatever. Was you sticking up for them 24-hour videos, sun videos? I don't think you were, Joe. This is personal, yeah.
Being blunt, I'm not trying to be mean.
You are.
I go to Flat's channel yesterday, day before or something, and they're watching a video that Mikey.
That's what I said, Baza. That's what I said.
They literally said it to me before the stream.
I said it at the start of the stream as well. We are losing our minds, Joe, but SpaceX is the dragon of Revelation. That's what I said at the start. I says all these beast type things that are in Revelation, he equates them to rockets and spacecrafts and stuff like that. But we're off our heads. And I've often said, I like your opinions like that. I don't agree with them, but I like that you've got those opinions.
I think the title of the show is appropriate.
Yes, I'm with you, Matthew. I do.
I said that.
Don't worry, guys. I won't let them change it. We're keeping it just the same.
I'm not changing it because I've still got the topic to do anyway.
Smith.
I have no apologies here, sir.
No, not in the minute.
No.
And you guys, let me just look it up so I'm not speaking something that's not true. MC Toon, he uploaded a video and you guys were like analyzing it for.
I mean, I could tell he's in friendly terms with McToon because he's calling him MC Toon, not McClown or just McToon. And you know, McToon, yes, we were meant to forgive as Christians, but
I know what happened. These two got
hold on. This guy's an asshole to you. That you have to pretend to have niceties with him. You're doing all the niceties with McToon. The guy was an absolute horror to you, Joe, and you're sticking up for him. When he's a liar, an absolute liar. In fact, he called Nathan. Nathan isn't a choir case. Yes, he is. But he was going on about, where's the guns, Nathan? Where's the guns? When you didn't even think about looking into that or anything. Like, did Nathan ever say that? I've never heard him saying that.
Come on. Look at the depths these people have gone to. Like, Duffy bringing up Nathan and saying he did something to his kid when he didn't.
I know.
Like, Duffy saying all flat earthers are horrible. I'm sorry, how many of us are going to court for owing people money?
Well, I know.
Well, hey, guys, one thing, if we go to the globe, we'll make money. That's what said. We'll not be rich anymore. We're all poor flat earthers. You know?
Yeah.
But they're poor global people too. That has nothing to do with
what they are. they money rich, right? But they don't have friends. They don't have loyalty. They don't have any of what we have. And they don't, and they never will, because they're all snakes.
Right. Let's see what else he's got to say.
I don't
know who you're
why.
talking about too, Vicky.
I can explain probably why. Let me see if I can type in and find. I think it's, what is it? Conspiracy tunes.
I mean, he's mentioned quite a lot of people within the flat Earth community. I don't like that word community, but it sounds a bit cultish. But within the flat Earth people, anyway, us folks that know the Earth is flat, there's a lot of them. A lot of us that don't believe in this 24-hour sun, Antarctic TFE, bloody observation, stroke experiment type thing. There's lots of us out there saying it. So are you getting rid of all? Are you having no association with any of them, Joe? Just or is it just a select few that you go to in general?
The issue is, he's saying that you're all making stuff up and that.
Yeah.
Like, who the heck is he to talk?
I know. His opinion is about SpaceX being the dragon and all that kind of stuff. That's an opinion. Is that you making up stuff when you don't know it, Joe? Is that you making up stuff, or is that your discernment? Because at the minute, your discernment seems to be lacking if you don't think Will is a grifter, if you don't think Will is a shill.
Shout out to the chat.
Man, that
Shout out to the Hey, Dave Banner, good to see you. Hold on, Dave says, PJ, Vicky, I addressed that language today. Said at Vicky a few streams ago. I had a word with Anna. He knows I don't like that stuff on my channel. Who?
On a plane. The one.
Oh, on a plane. Right. Okay, I got you. Fair play to you, Dave, man. Nice one for that, dude. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, the Vicky thing. I remember. Bless you, bro. He did call her that. Yeah, go for it.
Can I say something to David? And thanks for letting me on your panel today. It was awesome. We actually had a nice conversation about observations and stuff. He had FPV Angel on, and we were all in the back and just having a nice time. And he showed some really cool observations he did with the sun. That's the kind of panel I want to, instead of having all this fighting, just actually discuss the topic. All this mud throwing.
I agree. We need to stick together and stop getting all butthurt about dumb stuff that somebody's buzzing in our damn ear. It's not even like, if you would have came over and asked us about it, and then you had an attitude, I could understand. I would be like, okay, I get you. I get why you went your way. But when you don't even come and ask us and like let us confirm, like, or whatever, or try to defend ourselves, that's kind of rotten, bro. That's the way I look.
Underhanded. Yeah.
I'm not saying that I consider you not a friend anymore. I'm just saying I think that's kind of rotten of you.
No.
Sergio's going on about Flux's merch again.
Oh, Sergio's going on about Flattoid's match. Wow, what an idiot.
So he can go suck a doorknob telling me to take my mental meds.
I know, but forget that. We'll just try to deal with this at the minute. Forget him.
Sergio needs to take his own mental meds.
I know, but it's too many things to deal with at the same time here. Right. What else is he saying?
I can't deal with it.
Okay, let's see here. Okay. Where are the guns? That's the video, right?
Oh, where are the guns? Yeah, I just said that.
This video is in 4K.
So what?
4K.
Yes, 4K. Joe?
Flats and all Roger and all you talebearers
are
going around gossiping, making things up. And what you're doing is you're trying to find deception or something fake where there's nothing fake.
Oh, hold on. Are you not trying to
see what I mean?
Hold on. You're trying to excuse deception, or you just don't see it. Just because we see deception, we're not trying to make it up at all. We see the deception and we call it. We're not making it up, Joe. It's not being made up. You just seem to be making excuses for deception, bro.
Did you see what Steve said?
No.
4K to you too, Joe.
Yeah, if Joe would go watch Vlad's video where we were reviewing that Mikey's video, we actually broke it down. There's what they were looking at wasn't it was just bad video. We got a better video. We looked at it in 4K, and we conceded to what we saw was actually just bad video. So we weren't making stuff up, dude.
I know.
Go tell them to go watch the video.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take responsibility for that. I'm the one that made a comment in that stream that got us in trouble because somebody in the chat irritated me because I thought they were just calling me a liar that it wasn't fake. And I was like, maybe I'm wrong about Mikey's video or whatever. Okay, I get that. I'm willing to admit that. If Mikey's video was actually just some discrepancy with the changes in, you know, whatever it is, with transferring the video between, you know, streams or whatever. But I'm not going to sit there and say, okay, now I believe this video is real. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. And if that gets me in trouble, then oh well. I mean, that's how it is, right? I just don't see it. I don't trust him. First of all, I don't trust anything. There's too many reasons. There's just like 100. I can almost think of 100 reasons why there's something not right about that video. And these things wouldn't be wrong if it was legit. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Let's see what else I got to say.
That's troubling to me. It's troubling to me. If someone says that the videos of the astronauts on the space station seem fake, that's something that someone can stand on, because it's not falsifiable. It's not science. It's just a belief that we were raised with, that they're building this little space station, right?
I don't know what he's talking about.
But you can't test it. You can see.
Trying to justify him believing in the space station or something with what we're doing. He's trying to make him. I don't know. It seems like he's trying to make himself look. I don't know. It sounds like maybe. I don't know, dude. You figure it out.
I think he's mumbling, babbling.
Okay, I'll admit I was too. But you know what I mean? It's just like, what's going on in his mind that he had to say these things about it and stipulate it that way? And then he's looking off in the corner like he's getting cues from his wife or something. It's weird. It's just creepy, bro.
I know. I get it.
He's like, don't forget to get on your butt heads or something. You know, it's just like in the background, making sure he doesn't forget anything. It's creepy, dude. It's like, wow, really? Wow.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, but who knows what it is? Who knows what's actually going on? That's a reasonable thing to be skeptical about for those reasons. But someone that I've known, or Jaron and Austin, that we've known for a long time, Will Duffy, who I met in person, went to his church and debated MC2 in there. These are deceivers, you guys. And if you believe the Bible,
did he just say they aren't?
Everyone always says they. Yeah. They want you to believe this. They want to hide the truth. They have to reveal the truth. Or they have to. No, there's no they, you guys. There's no they. No they. None.
This is
okay. My chat just showed up finally.
Sorry, right? This is a joke, right? Like, you guys are just fucking with me, right? Like, seriously, this has got to be a joke. No way he's saying it. This does not feel right at all. It feels so weird and creepy, bro. I'm thinking I'm dreaming right now. There's no. I mean, this guy's he's not a mean person. He's talking about us like we're some kind of invalids that he'd never met, doesn't even know anything about. It's really creepy, bro. It really is. It's scaring me. It really is. Too far, yeah.
Dude,
too far.
So far, it looks like to me it's incoherent gibberish, and he's just trying to put it all together. Like he's trying to make it seem like we can question space, but we can't question a video from Antarctica. It's all right to question that, but we can't question this
because they're flat earthers too. I don't give a shit who you are and if you're a flat earther or not. If you go around and lie and get paid or whatever, you do anything that's deceptive, I'm going to call you out for it. I don't give a shit who you are. And I would expect you to do the same to me. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Zep Tip says, I don't get why people need the 24-hour sun to be fake, especially when a lot of the same people said it doesn't matter whether. It's not a case of needing it to be fake. We don't need it to be fake. A 24-hour sun could be explained on a flat earth. We don't need it to be fake at all. It's just the fact that we see it as being fake. It's not we need it to be fake. Yeah, it was all good, Dave. Our Crimble was excellent. We don't drink. We had a good dinner and that. I mean, I haven't ever said I'd stopped drinking, but I haven't had a drink in like 3 years or something.
I think you're drunk. Accent.
I haven't drank in 15 months.
Yeah, fair play.
Nice.
I've just so people know, I've changed the title. I've kept the title, and I've kept the white snake oil Christians at Christmas, and then afterwards I put dealing with Eftupworlds claims. That's all.
Can I just say, I'm sure all the people that are taking Duffy to court think he's a very honest man as well.
Yeah. But he just said it there. He met Duffy, so he's trustworthy. The time he debated McDoon, he met McDoon and Will Duffy, so he's trustworthy. Well, I know someone else that met Will Duffy and thinks he's not trustworthy.
Where?
You, Roger. You, Roger.
Oh, okay.
And you didn't say, but you don't think he's trustworthy, and that's after meeting him and phoning him and having more than one conversation with him.
He lied to Roger.
He lied to Roger straight off, and he tried to justify himself by when Roger went to see him. He showed him, oh, there's the emails that I sent you. Look. Roger never received them. No, he had the point of showing him straight off before even saying hello.
Well, he didn't say hello first, but he did. The first thing he did was show me the emails. He ran and grabbed his phone. That's fine.
All right, do you want to deal with the comments
made? He says that you're not seeing it to be fake, though. You're clinging on to a little CGI thing. You're clinging on to a little CGI thingy on the guy's jacket. No, it was nothing to do with his jacket. In fact, I said that was a mistake. I actually said that one was a mistake. He left on the chroma key. I didn't know it was called a chroma key.
I get it now. I get it now. It's about triggering us, and I get it. It's about triggering us and getting us to just talk dirt about him.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about, bro. It's just a wreck. Don't let him do that to us, dude. Let's just
nothing to do with the stupid bloody backdrop he's got on his virtual backdrop and his green screen. Nothing to do with that at all. That is bullshit, Zep-Teppy. So if you don't stop talking crap, you can leave. And you were lucky you got here in the first place, Zep-Teppy. You said it yourself. Oh, I'll just write this before I get banned straight off. Yeah, there you go. I think he's a troll anyway. I don't know why I let him in here, to be honest.
Unless you guys just started chatting. Okay, so a 4K video. Mikey Smith, you can see on his video down where the little settings thing is, he's not watching it in HD. And they're like zooming in and it's all like pixelated.
Do you think people couldn't work out fakes before HD? People worked out fakes before there was HD, Joe. It's not all about HD just because you're seeing it in perfect, crisp, clear. It's still a digital image. You know?
Well, the night we were reviewing it on Lads, we actually went and got the original 4K and we went over that. So we went thorough about it. Hey, Sav, how you doing?
What's up? So, man,
welcome to the
these what's going on, Matthew, Ryan, everybody? Look, here's the sitch, man. It's just like with these fucking clowns at NASA. If it's real, you wouldn't have to fake none of it. Joe, you had me fooled for a little while, but when I found out you hang out with Toon and you let him borrow your expensive Nikon P1000 for an unlimited, indefinite period of time, and you didn't see Toon for what he really is, you want to claim he's a good guy, and let me tell you about your discernment, my man. I could smell fucking Duffy through my goddamn computer. You met him in person and you couldn't figure out your discernment sucks or you're very deceitful. There's only two things.
Yeah.
You're either a deceiver or your discernment sucks ass and you need to stop. Yeah. That's all I got to say about it.
Well, that's what I said. So his discernment does. So, I mean, I think I said it at the start. I think his discernment is lacking if he can actually meet Will Duffy where Roger met him, didn't trust him. But just because he's met him, he knows he's trustworthy. By meeting him once, hanging around with McToon, that he calls MC Toon by his proper handle, you know, not McClown or anything like that, when it probably would have been McClown before he met him. I don't know. I just think very lucky.
I have to refrain from using expletives when I say that demon's name to begin with, right?
Yeah.
So you have shitty discernment, Joe. Okay, yes. I don't give a crap how much Bible you've read. You don't have the eyes to see, or you're a deceiver yourself. That's the only way I can see it. Now, I saw Jaron misrepresent what I said on his little tirade he did the other night. I did not say if they see a sun, it's just a big nothing burger. That's not what I said. I said they drummed it up, and all we got out of it was a big nothing burger with a side order of "Trust Me, Bro." Now these apologeticists that are coming out, they're showing themselves, and what they're doing is they're relying on their clout. They're still relying on your perception deception. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, it's Karen B. Ooh, it's Jaronism. Ooh, it's Witsit. You trust them, don't you? No, I don't.
No,
I don't. You shall know them by their works, baby. You shall know them by their works.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely true. Never said that.
Right, if Joe was honest,
yeah.
Why is it? I've Flats wasn't told about it. I told him. I told Dave. I told you. Roger didn't know about it either, right? So that's 4 people Joe has mentioned in this stream, right? Why didn't he tag any of you? If he's such an honest, good man, why didn't he tag any of you when he was going live so that he could say it to you instead of doing it where it's,
you know, say something beforehand? I mean,
well, I haven't said anything, but that's just because I've only just heard it. You know, I've put his name in the title now, dealing with Eftup's claims. It's not an act, but still.
Because you got Karen B in your comments. She's a dickhead and all.
The most venerated Karen B. You know, because she's been in Flat Earth since 1901.
I don't know.
Yeah, hey guys, Bigfoot is absolutely validated a real thing. I promise you.
I need to get the tape measure out so we can whip our dicks out and measure whose one's bigger, so we can get this all over with and we move on.
Look, that's what they're relying on right there. Is your deception. Yeah. Okay, right there. Look how many followers. Look how many subscribers this guy has. Look how many subscribers this guy has. Yeah, you know, that's another thing I was wondering about. How in the fuck you got so many goddamn subscribers when the rest of us got to scratch? And my content blows your shit away all the time, Joe. My shit blows all of their content. Listen, I am 100 times, and I'm not beating my own drum, but I'm 100 times more entertaining than any one of these motherfuckers. I'll tell you that right now.
Bro. Absolutely. I didn't even know he had like 5,000 subs. I thought he was probably on 1,000.
5.88.
I thought he was maybe on the same as me. I didn't know.
Saba, I enjoy your show. I enjoy going on your show. It's actually
fun.
Yeah. Why is Zeb Teppy back when I just banned him?
Yes, Zeb. You are trolling though. You are trolling. Goodbye.
You may get rid of him right quick. Hold on.
He's already gone. Vicky's already gone.
That's 2 accounts. You know, I'm not trolling.
And they're trying to. I don't know what they're trying to do. They think he's walking past the camera, but the camera looks funny or something. You guys, that's not what, you're not going to find the truth doing that. Okay. Here's what's happening.
Well, you're not going to find the truth by denying things that are in plain sight, dude. Simple.
He's like doubling down. Like it's so weird. Everybody's doing this.
Here's what everybody needs to start doing. Okay. You notice what he's doing right here. He's trying to get you focused on the micro.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the optics from every level. I am looking at the optics on the macro all the way down to the micro.
Absolutely.
And it stinks like a freshly laid turd all the way around. And what really stinks is these people trying to come in here and make excuses for the shit and steer the narrative. I'm not buying it.
No, I'm not because
I don't give him that.
It's strange.
He doesn't get that. He's incoherent. This guy's incoherent. So, I mean, you give him too much credit.
Okay.
I
agree with one of the comments made. Alan is. I'm kidding.
I've supported it at top left, right, and center. I mean, I've always like watched this not avid like watcher, but when I see a certain video of his, if it's there and I've got time, I'll watch it. And I've often disagreed with what he says, but I've thought his thoughts were interesting, you know. So, but you know, to come out like this and just he hasn't even spoke to us. Yes, he's been in Flat's chat, he's probably been in Soft's chat, saying a few things in the chat, but he hasn't come into voice and said anything at all.
Nobody reckons everyone sends him.
He's been nice as far as I know. I've never seen him. I mean, he's made some comments that were a little, you know, whatever, like point it. But I mean, I would expect people to do that if they're genuine. But I've never seen them be rude or say anything about me or anybody that or anything like that. That's why.
Just a heads up to everybody. If he's a mod on your channel, I suggest you remove his banner.
He isn't mine.
I know he is on Flaxes and all.
Final experiment.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, there's something rotten in Denmark, and I put a video in the back. If you want to look at it later, it kind of discredits the time lapse of videos to start with.
Okay.
If you get it's a lot to do with the frame rate and the amount of time they actually film it. It's not enough. It doesn't. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
The months before it happened, the measures were set by Jaron, by Witsit, by many people, by Will, by Toon.
So hold on, the people that we've just said we're not trusting. The measures were set by the people we're not trusting. That makes sense for us to trust them, then, doesn't it?
It's just all about trust the clout. That's what they're after.
Yeah, we know
that's not good enough for me, man. Truth is not decided by consensus. Okay, we've already said that since day one. A bunch of people can believe the lead ball float across the ocean. You can make them all believe that. It's never going to happen in reality.
No.
Okay, so consensus does not derive truth. You trying to steer it into the trust me, bro shit just gave you away.
Exactly.
That's very well said, Soft. Very well. That's the best I've heard it concisely put. Boom.
Yeah, like Lev just said there. Actually, my measures were never addressed. Yeah, they weren't. Yeah, absolutely.
All those guys, that there wouldn't be any deception. There'd be too many cameras for any deception to happen.
Oh wow!
So Mikey Smith.
My goodness, how many CCTV cameras have we got out in the street? And plenty of deception goes on.
I've got 5 in my house.
Vicky, you're not paranoid, are you? Come on. You got 5 in the house?
Not one little bit, Roger. I am very.
Yeah, which has to address the Vategate thing. Absolutely, David. Absolutely.
No, but look, was it Matthew that said it? 9 days since they left and 0 sun observation videos from Jaron or Witsit. Does that not speak volumes?
It's 9 days already since they left.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. And I haven't seen one. Have you? No.
Wow.
Do you know why you ain't seen it, Roger? Because we've got to pay for it.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Remember, there was a price list about what you could get for what price.
Yeah.
Well, made it. Too many people would have to be in PG. Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah.
And Flats.
Sorry. No.
They're analyzing a splotchy video that's a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy, and Roger's like, "Yeah, I don't like it." I'm just kind of saying names because these are the guys in there. PJ, Roger, Flats.
I know. How does he know it's a copy of a copy of a copy? It could be a copy of a copy, but who's to say it's that far down, compressed down the line?
I love it. He can't remember my name.
Like Sob just said, he's looking at all types of footage from the macro to the micro, from the big to the small, from the small to the big, whatever way you want to put it. Looking at it all, not just a individual load of videos. Looking at them all.
Well, here you go, right here. Let's put it right down where the rubber meets the road, baby. Are you willing to take a fucking polygraph test?
Exactly. That I've always said. Are you? Since you said that, I've said that's a good idea. Why don't they do that?
They won't do it. They won't do it. And I guarantee you, I've analyzed Duffy. If it's all the better discernment you have after meeting him in person, I've watched this guy every tell. I would love to play a game of poker with Duffy.
Me too. I would have so much fun.
That dude has so many tells. It's not even funny.
Could imagine.
And I've been trained in the art of interrogation. And I'm not talking about just enhanced interrogation. I'm talking about just questioning somebody. I know what to look for, and I only need 5 minutes, and I can tell you if somebody's telling you the truth or not. That's all I need.
That's all it's ever going to take, though, Dave. You don't need a lie detector. All you have to do is analyze the statements that they say.
Discernment.
Well, and you got to watch their body language. There's certain things that people do that they don't even know that they're doing when they're being deceptive.
Right.
And I've seen them do all of those.
That's the key word, deceptive. You can prove if someone's being deceptive. You might not necessarily, but you can't prove if somebody's lying. Like usually you can't prove that they're lying, but you could definitely prove people are being deceptive. And that's what you do when you analyze just the words that they say. Usually they no one wants to really come out and tell you a lie straight out. They would rather be deceptive about it.
They'll beat around the bush is what they'll do.
Well, Duffy's big smiling face just says it all, doesn't it, Bob? It's just the smiling Bob crap.
Yeah. I'd just like to say I've got 52 in chat. I think that's the most I've had. It's at this point, to this point.
Tell you people like drama.
That's it. So bless you guys. Pleasures. Right.
Fire.
Sav and Vlad, you guys, you're in a different world than I'm in right now.
You damn straight.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
You damn straight. I'm in a different world than you are, my friend.
Thank goodness.
And I don't know how you got there. I don't know how you got there.
It's called by discernment and truth, my man. That's what it's called. Discernment and truth. Give it a shot. Maybe you could join us there.
I was about to say the same thing. I don't see how you're not there. You know?
Yeah. I can smell manure a mile away, dude. I really can.
You shall know them by their works.
Absolutely. And if you trust someone more like Karen B, then fine, you trust Karen B and all that types of people. Fine, you do that.
Well, it appears that we have more than just 2 shills on our hands. We've got a whole bunch that are playing on the inside, not just on the outside as well as the inside. This is a very, very clever trick that whoever planned this has really done a good job. But I'll tell you what, it's not working. Sorry.
Oh, all right.
So much media available. While like Roger, I was just watching Flat. So Roger says they weren't live streaming the 24-hour Sun. Yeah, they were. Let's see.
Bullshit.
Dave, how many live streams did I watch while they were there? I think they all did live streams.
Next day,
every single one of them.
You're doing it live.
And I don't know.
Sorry, Ryan.
I was gonna say, yeah, they did updates, but they did it the next day, and they still took time to take that video and modify it, or whatever they did, or they did it on purpose just to make us think so. Whatever they did, they still were messing around. They weren't putting nothing out live, bro. Maybe a few short videos.
So take it away. They did not live stream a 24-hour Sun, did they not?
No, they didn't.
No. Okay, that's what I'm saying, dude. You can check for yourself. Effed up world, dude. You're full of crap, dude. You're misquoting me. Yeah.
It's called gaslighting. Misrepresenting us all, basically. Yes, I've said I believe this footage is above board. I believe it's faked. But the way you're going on about it's like it's crazy. Like it's like you went in the same situation that you won out of fire for. Like I say, he's talking like a bloody globe, like an 95.
He's
once again
the war line on the line in the sand. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Once again, methinks the Lady doth protest too much.
Absolutely.
And the truth
Roger
is not
says,
in
I'm going to go down and film
investigation.
it next year so we can see what actually is happening. You guys are nuts. You're nuts.
No, I'm not.
You know, they just did that.
So yeah, it's trust me, bro. What's the face for, Joe? That's trust me, bro. They just did that. So just because they did, right? Okay, say it was all above board. It was all above board. Is it not okay for someone to want to do that themselves because they're skeptical? But it's not above board. But it's not.
PJ,
the fact that they went there in the first place makes them skeptical, doesn't it? I mean, come on.
Exactly.
Like, what are we doing here? Throwing everybody into the bus, dude? What's up?
No. So I'm going to go down and actually do a 24-hour stream from noon to noon of the Sun. I'm going to do it live, nonstop.
Exactly.
Why didn't they do that? Would that not be
That's what I'm saying.
Did.
Exactly. You'd think.
Yep.
But they
did.
didn't. It stinks, doesn't it?
Of course it does. Of course it does.
They got lost in the
Roger,
sauce, dude.
If you go down there, how would you feel if you actually go down there and you film it, you live stream it, You send me the link to the live stream and everything. And when you get back, I say, there's no 24 hours.
Oh, hold on. How do I feel? Hold up. How do I feel? Here we are back into the fucking fifis again, right? Do fifis, everybody on the panel, do fifis have a place in science?
Oh, man, no.
Of course they do. Yeah, your feelings matter in science. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. If you feel that there's no containment for gas, then you need no containment for gas.
How dare you not believe liars?
Wow.
You're hurting their feelings by not believing them. You're hurting their feelings. Did you know Santa gets very distraught in his heart when you don't believe in him?
It's almost like they're doing it for us. They're doing it for, we're doing it for you. We're doing it for you, so you don't have to believe in lies. How do you think we feel now? We've been there, and you're just saying it's lies. You knew before you went that you had this idea in your head that before you went, you'd come back and nothing would change.
Did
When it came to Santa Claus, no, exactly.
Well, can I quote? I can't. Yeah. Vicky, what are you saying? Okay. Can I quote Nathan Oakley right quick? He says, like, like gas pressure without containment. He's like, all those gas molecules are like hippie women, and they burn their bras when they get to the Carmen line. And they stop there. Gas doesn't care. Gas doesn't have feelings. None of these. The sun doesn't have a feeling. If I film it, it's going to do what it's going to do.
No.
If I broadcast it live, the sun's not going. Wait a minute, Roger's here. I got to go.
The truth doesn't give a crap about your feelings. The truth is the truth. Simple.
You've got to remember when you get there, you have to take a long nap.
Of course.
Oh yeah, absolutely. First thing, right away.
Right. Yep. Let's do this.
Let me turn that question around on you. And let me turn that question around on you one time, Joe. How would you feel if you were like one of our star football players, supposedly, and there was 10 yards to go, and I put you and our other best player in there to make the play, and you guys start doing a little dance and passing the ball unnecessarily back to each other until somebody gets you lost 20 yards, and now the other team has the ball. Now, how would you feel if I said, hey, Joe, dude, you really fucked up that play. Are you sure you didn't do that on purpose? It was a simple play. You hiked the ball, you plowed through that 10 yards. Instead, you lost 20 yards. Now we're back 30. And the other team has the ball. That looked on purpose to me, Joe. How did you fuck that up? Now, how do you feel about that? How do I feel about you throwing the game after I thought you were the guy to put into the play? How do I feel? I feel fucking betrayed. I got this jackass taking me on, wanting me to be on his show about reefer roulette and every other goddamn thing. And, I'm your friend and shit. And now I'm going to go down here and call you an asshole because you won't just blindly believe the bullshit that we gave you back.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do I feel? I feel fucking betrayed. And if you don't feel betrayed, then you're in on it, Dick.
Exactly.
You got to be dirty sob in order to fit in, You got to just go along with it. Yeah.
But it's like feelings rule the world, don't they? It's about who gives a crap about the feelings when it's truth at stake. It doesn't matter. If you see the truth, Joe, call the truth. Don't go by your feelings to do with it. I mean, are you going by your feel? I think he's going by his feelings right now. Is he hot that we don't believe in the 24-hour sun? Is that what it is? Are you going by your feelings, Joe?
You know why? Yeah. Because that's how they wanted to steer the narrative to go over to this new fucking idea with Joe Hanvey's model and all that other bullshit. Yeah. That's exactly what they were wanting to do, to steer the goddamn narrative. That's all. So that we can fight about a reflection on a fucking dome. Bottom line is, you didn't really film a 24-hour sun down there, so why are we even goddamn discussing it? If you're going to have the experiment, if you're going to have the observation, let's start with having somebody goddamn honest to begin with, okay?
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Well, I think Mama Witchy Poo's got a lot to do with Joe's opinion on things.
That's Witchy Poo broad shit. Listen, the way she treated my man Mojo, when all Mojo did was his best and tried to help them at the Flat Earth conference, this last one, which was a complete disaster. despite the hurricane, it was a disaster. Nobody coordinating shit correctly or any other thing like that. Hell, what do they give a fuck? They already got your money, right?
Exactly.
And they let that show. They let that shit show. Come in here and buy our merch. That's all the fuck we care about.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly why I don't sell no damn merch. Nobody can say I'm in this for the money. I don't make a fucking dime off this.
Exactly, Austin Town. Austin Town says Austin faked his breath with a vape. How can no one believe what he says? Believe what he says now. Exactly. If it was so above board, why would you fake your breath? Why would you fake your breath? Not that that proves that the rest of it was faked, but why would you do that? Why would you do that? Exactly.
No, yeah, I want to shout out to FE Nation because he actually at the last convention he actually pulled his shit together and made something happen there. And he live streamed and he talked to me, he talked to a whole bunch of people. He actually is a good guy. I like him. Comparatively to the rest of this crew, yeah.
You're in twice.
Am I? I know Matthew is. Okay.
I'd say it's good.
Yeah, I pushed the wrong button. Apparently,
I think so. Yeah.
Oh man, the feelings, right? How do I feel, bro? Apparently, I got to accept evidence showing the sun going from west to east in Antarctica.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
How do you feel about that?
How do you feel about it?
It's a poo-poo platter is how I feel. That's what I'm looking at.
Is that the new meme now? Is it? How you feel about that?
Well, I'm kind of confused because I thought that's why they called it Antarctica, because the sun does the opposite of what it does in the north. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That's the way they explained it to me. Maybe I heard it wrong, but I always thought that that's what you would expect to see would be the sun going backwards because it ends up being a reflection instead of the actual, so it just reverses it, right? But maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm just saying that's the way I heard it when I was younger. I thought that's what worked.
Well, they probably told you. You might have forgot. They probably told you that the Earth was rotating from west to east.
Wow, it changes direction too. Man, that's a hell of a sun.
Oh yeah,
or Earth. Sorry,
it did, but I'm saying like when I look at the sky, I see it doing one thing, and I see the sun moving from one place to another. I'll admit it goes east to west. Okay, I mean, I can't argue with that because I've seen it every day of my life since I've lived on this whatever it is. You know what I mean? But when you come around and you say, well, that's not true, that could, well, okay, now I'm going to see that. Okay. You know, like I need to see more than just a really horribly done video with too many, you know, just opportunities where you could be faking or doing things and too many little mistakes that they made that I would have made sure weren't done. Right. Like if you were really serious and you got all this stuff, then you had that planned out. Why wouldn't you have been professional about it and done it in a ritualistic way so that everybody knew you were trying to be serious about it? But they didn't. They went up there and they forgot about half the stuff they were supposed to test. They didn't do the things that they were going to do. And then they just kept goofing around and showing us, like trying to convince us instead of just showing us the stuff that we were supposed to wanted to look at, right? It kind of, I'm just disappointed that I didn't, we got a nothing fucking biscuit. Exactly what Dave said. We got nothing out of it except a bunch of crap that's making us all argue and fight and separate into little cliques now. And that's what they were trying to do in the first place. That's what pisses me off.
What I see is a separation of the wheat and tare. Yeah. That's what I see happening right now.
It might be a good thing, but at the same time, it frustrates me because I have friends on both sides of the arguments over here, and it's like, dude, I don't want to stop being friends with somebody just because they're mad about somebody that I know and believe in something. It's like, dude, give me a break, man.
Well, Ryan, it's the feed piece. Don't let
hold on,
it's not your friend.
Yeah, if they're gonna get mad at you because you don't buy into this bullshit, then they weren't your friend to begin with.
That's right.
That's kind of what I was saying. That's what don't wear your fifis out there. You're not a friend if you're gonna get hurt and leave you as a friend, dude. That's a punk ass move, dude. Straight up.
Yeah. That's what they're relying on that fucking clout factor. The trust me, bro. Oh, why would I lie to you? After all, you've bought my t-shirts and shit and all that, right? That's what they're fucking looking at. And I'll tell you what, man, you can't operate that way. You can't. I know for a fact that there was a reason that they picked a grandfatherly looking old gentleman like Howard, Harry Reasoner, and the rest of those. And they you know, the old school marm type. You're gonna trust that. It's perception deception all the time. They're fucking with your brain every minute of every day.
Yeah.
And this is no different. It's the same bully tactic.
Yeah.
That's what they do with these trolls on Facebook. Oh, well, you're an idiot. Ha ha ha. You're not intelligent. You must not have passed school. Blah, blah, blah. Insult, insult, insult in a way to ridicule you into following the herd.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
give a shit. I'm one of those people. I don't care. You can say whatever the hell you want to about me. Just make sure that you're ready for any smoke that comes back. I guarantee it.
Exactly. And the wheat and the tares is a good analogy, Joyce by Aesop. And that's what it's doing. It's separating the just trust me, bros, from the we got proof. You know what I mean? Simple.
I wouldn't listen to anything that Karen said.
Oh no, definitely not.
I just hope that someone come to their senses and come back to us, because I hate to be separated by something silly.
Yeah.
It seems
Well,
let's see. Can I say something right quick? Jaron's actually saying he's not taking any proofs as evidence. I've heard him literally say this. What is evidence again? It's proof. you prove your evidence. It's obviously the proof that makes the
evidence can lead to proof. Not all evidence is proof, but it leads to proof. Yeah, absolutely.
So that's the mentality they're going in there with. That's messed up, dude.
Well, that person in chat that I will get his link.
Who?
Yes, I have a channel, Perfect Day. It's called Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, Vicky's going to get his link for you now. Yeah, absolutely. Of course, he's got a channel. He's got one of the best channels.
Thank you.
He's a Chong looking mother.
Right. I'm going to be I'm one of the most logical Chongs that you're going to. This is something I was talking to my wife about. This is that my father was a logical thinking based man who had a way of breaking things down and being able to tell whether or not it was bullshit or whether it was not bullshit. Very analytical mind. And I grew up under his tutelage, is be able to make these comparisons. If this is this, then this should be this too, right? You see, you got to look at these things in that method. And like I say, when you're looking at all the little things, no, Whitsitt didn't vape. Yes, he did vape. No, he didn't vape. Hold on a second. We got it. The guy squatting down doing something that looks like vaping, right? It's the only time right after that we see the steam coming out of his mouth. Okay. I think he probably did do that. Now, my question is why would you have to do that unless you knew that it was a deception? That in itself was a deception. Why did you have to walk back so many feet to pick up snow that you're standing on anyway? Right? Okay. A lot of shit that just doesn't add up. You went down there, supposedly had all these months to get shit ready so that you could make these observations, right? Going to take filters and all that other crap, right? Well, where is it?
What filters?
The only thing it takes time for us to be able to upload it. Hold on a second. Didn't Toon and Keegan and the rest of these jackasses upload their shit before they were even back in the States?
Yes, they did.
They did.
So what the hell?
Madness.
Excuse after excuse after defense after excuse after defense, and it's getting really bad, and everybody's involved. Everybody's defending some part of it. It's like, dude, get out of here. It's obviously
all justifications. There's no justifications yet. It's all bloody excuses and no reasons.
Yeah, and all like, well, I believe this and I trust this guy. It's like, dude, we already know not to trust that kind of evidence. Let's go back again and let's start from the beginning. This is
we're not flat earthers because we're skeptical. We're flat earthers because we're skeptical. You know what I mean? We wouldn't have seen the truth otherwise. And Joe's wondering, he's like, well, how can you be so skeptical? How can you be a flat earther, Joe, if you're not skeptical?
So now that you know everything else, I don't get it.
Yeah, of course. Right. What else has he got to say?
Oh, I don't know. I only listened to
what else has he got to say?
I know that Will set it up to be like hyped where when they saw the 24-hour sun, which is on YouTube and like TikTok before they went. So I don't know why Will would spend all that money to do that. And I think he has good intentions. I think he's trying to end the debate.
And that's what he's saying as well. Wow. There's all these people in YouTube, there's all these people on TikTok, there's all these people on Facebook, there's all these people that I used to go to their channels and they're all saying that it's fake and all that. They're all mad. All of them are mad. All these probably thousands of people are mad that saying this 24-hour sun in Antarctica is fake. They're mental. With this minority here all believing it. Come on, dude. Are we all mental, are we? Well, that's what he's implying.
No.
That's what he's implying.
Well, generally, if you're in a room of 50 people and you're the only one claiming the rest of the room's crazy, you're probably the crazy one. I'm just saying.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
I own it.
But he was pushing it as like falsifying the flat earth. Now, maybe this is something that some people don't want to concede, but the AE map, the one that is like, or the Gleason's map, or
Hey,
whatever,
PJ.
the one with the ice wall around.
Yeah.
I saw that coming. AZ map is just a glow projection, you dumb little boy.
I don't care
Well,
about
what about the Al-Biruni map? Let's go with that then. Seeing as how Gleason's is merely an AE map that's a sun and time calculator, why don't we just go ahead and use the Al-Biruni map?
I don't care what map it is. I just care about the bloody truth. Who cares about the bloody what map it's meant to be? We don't live on a map.
Anyways,
the
guys.
outside.
Yeah.
That might be the true shape of the world. But what I've learned over the last 10 years is that
There's not much. There's not much, obviously. In the last 10 years, if this is your discernment, Joe, I do question it. I really do question it.
it's actually like an evil thing.
Sorry, Matthew.
I don't think he knows what a shape is. I think he thinks a map is a shape.
Possibly.
For me to look at a
Cartographers.
map of the whole world and try to act as if I can comprehend that as an item or a like a thing.
He still doesn't know what he's going to say. He still doesn't know what he's going to say. It's reeling around in his head.
I told you his wife's shooing him from the corner. If you look, he keeps looking off to the right. It's almost like somebody's actually.
It wouldn't surprise me. At this point, it wouldn't surprise me, Ryan. I mean, it surprises me that he trusts Will Duffy after meeting him once. And the thing is, Will Duffy, one of the first interviews I seen him with was Sean, Kingdom in Context. The first thing he did was lie by saying, I've never researched heliocentrism or geocentrism or flat earth or whatever. I haven't researched anything. He started off with a lie, and you trust him. You trust him.
It's the glory of God, his creation, his whole creation. It's the glory of God, and you can't. It's in Romans. Let me go to. I got it open, I think, or I did. I guess I lost it, but let me go to Romans 1 because it says that professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. And changed.
Oh, that's for people.
That's what you're doing.
That's for
now
people
I'm
who
really
are,
insulted. You're using the Bible again.
people-
That's kind of messed up,
Yeah.
dude.
That's for people who are fools who actually think they're wise. That is scriptures for people who think they are wise when they are not. You know what I mean? I don't profess to be wise. That's for other people to profess. You know what I mean? That's not up to me. Nobody's professing that, and nobody's saying we are wise. But the scripture you're using out of context. Because nobody here is saying we're wise because we know that the effective thing. That's why we're wise. It's nothing to do with that. It's discernment.
I'm not wise and I have a big mouth.
I hate when people use scripture out of context. Joyce said, good point, PJ. Also, Duffy was unable to answer even the most elementary question Kingdom in conflict context asked him. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that creeps me out too. Like, why is he a pastor if he doesn't even talk about God?
He doesn't, though. He
Weird.
doesn't. He'll talk about scripture here and there, but it's only when it suits his narrative. But
Yeah,
he
because
doesn't tend
I
to
think he
profess
probably
Christ.
into his congregation is he manipulates them by using Bible verses against him or something. That's creepy, man.
And the thing is about Joe as well, he went and debated Mick Clown at Will's church and all that.
Yeah.
At the same
Dude,
time,
that was a red flag. That was a red ass flag to me. And then to let
Do you see why I told you to stay the fuck away from him? Do you see why I was so hard on you and told you to stay the hell away from Duffy? This is why.
Oh, I want to poke that beast. I want to see what makes it tick. Are you kidding me?
I know you do, but I'm
like
not sure.
Steve Irwin like that.
Look, here's the most dangerous animal in the world. Let's poke it in the ass with a stick and see what it does. You know,
He was directing that at me, so he told me to stay away from his ass. He doesn't. He avoids me. He doesn't. He never can talk to me. He's in the same town that I'm in. He's 8 miles away from me. He's not looking.
Joe went and debated McToon in the vicinity of Will Duffy's place at the same time as McToon took that what you call it, that sermon that day, so to speak, that congregation that day on a Sunday or whatever it was, and professes to be a Christian, and all he did was try and debunk flat Earth. He didn't profess Christ or anything, and Joe knows about that. He was there, and McToon's not professing Christ at all. Yet you're good friends with someone who's lying, completely lying about his faith, about everything. He's a grifter. Simple.
He let Toon borrow his P1000.
Yeah, no, thank you.
For an indefinite amount of time. I wouldn't let that guy borrow nothing, man. I don't trust him for nothing. And you just go ahead and, yeah, he's a good enough guy. I'll let him do it. There's no chance that he'll fuck with the memory in it or anything else like that or screw it up. Shit, no, because he's such an honest, upstanding guy. You know, dude, you're part of the whole thing, man.
Absolutely.
No one that is nobody that's true is going to want to hang around that evil little greasy demon.
No.
So I got a question for you guys. You ever see the show The Weakest Link?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Joe, you are the weakest link. Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye.
That over here, that was Ann Robinson.
I'm kind of curious what Nathan thinks about this, if he's heard what we were talking about yet.
Yeah, for Jax, I'll probably go live later on tonight. If anything, because I'm gonna, fuck Sharon, call me. You want to sit there and misrepresent what I said, which damn well that ain't the way I said it. I have said that even if you did see a 24-hour sun, it's not going to make the Earth into a globe. Why would that upset you to begin with? What I did say was, with all the preparation and everything that was done, what we got out of it was a big giant nothing burger with a side order of trust me, bro. Okay. And that is exactly what we got. Questionable video. And are we any further ahead than we were before they left on this? No, we're relegated to questionable videos and conflicting testimonies of participants.
Yeah,
that's all. So all it was a big fucking show.
Oh, I'm glad they did it. It shows you who the true people are.
Yeah. Anyway,
the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image, into a likeness, and it's like it's a false image, you guys. The globe is a false image, and I would have to say that Will Duffy just did leaps and bounds over anyone else to falsify that view of the
wow, you really think that's what it was all about?
Dude.
Wow, so trustworthy.
It can be no more wrong, dude. He's actually propagating the globe, dude. He's propagating the whole goddamn
and making Will Duffy out to be a hero for Flat Earth as well, because it's showing the Flat Earth as the real truth.
Did they say they falsified a map?
If that music comes on, turn that off, babe. Because
it's good music.
Yes, he did, Matthew. He said that. That's what he's saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what they're trying to get the AZ Gleason's map falsified. They're trying to eliminate that. I don't think I use that for a map personally, but it's a sun calculator.
Eftupworlds. He just inspired me to read Romans chapter 1.
Oh, man, good idea.
I think
read it out, man.
Yeah.
I
don't want to read it.
Oh, okay.
But maybe if somebody should. Powerful.
Romans chapter 1. All right. We'll see if we can find it.
Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. So those with foolish hearts, those with darkened hearts is who the chapter's talking about. Those that knew God and did not worship him as God became lustful in their imaginations.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He took it out of context completely.
I was bopping to that.
Anyway, I know. Like I've got alarm clock over there that's got lights and all that on it, and it's Bluetooth. And next door neighbours, when they put their music on, it sometimes come through, and it did. So I had to go and turn the bloody clock off. I don't care. I don't like it. It's a pain in the butt. Right, I need to go to the toilet, guys. I'm going to keep playing this. I'll stop it when I get back.
The Earth too.
Okay.
So I'm saying the flat view. I think the globe is a false image. I think the flat is a false image. Whether or not that's the shape of the world, you can't ever see it from there. And what's odd is that that's God's point of view. He looks down on the earth. Like if we're looking at a map, I know maps can be useful locally and for flying and everything. But if we are going to try to see the whole world, I think it's a mistake. Here's another thing too. You know how they do the pictures and videos that they bring down from the space station? Just think about these once. You know how the Earth always looks curved, or they have a fisheye lens or whatever. It's never, well, sometimes it's actually concave or whatever.
Oh, go on, Matthew.
He wants me to imagine the fourth dimension.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because I'm in space right now, right? I'm in this space, this length, width, depth. But he's claiming that I should take some evidence from some fourth dimensional outside.
What outside of 3 dimensions? Where's this 4th dimension then? Where is it?
That must be.
Can I physically perceive this fourth dimension?
Well, I can get out of the space into the out space and get evidence and bring it into space, and then that's what I should do. Like, because he says so. Only because he says so.
Of course. Well, honestly, I keep saying it, but Joe, I really worry about your discernment. This is a lack of discernment, to be honest, bro.
Don't be worrying about people like it.
But generally,
I like the dude. I liked him, but
I think he's a dickhead.
At this point, I think he's being a bit of a deceiver.
I think he's a dickhead.
It looks like a
bit.
And it's like
damage control. This is damage control.
It is. That's me being diplomatic. So,
dude, this is what I'm looking at. Who's making the shit excuses with damage control? That's the ones. Who's pushing the trust me, bro? Those are the ones that I'm seeing, man. Go ahead, weed yourselves out.
Exactly.
Weed yourselves out.
Because there's been no evidence of it whatsoever. You're saying there's all this evidence, but yet they still haven't shown us it.
Well, Maria, I should think a few more to come out the woodwork. Yeah.
More than likely. So, but like Sov says, chaff from the wheat. You know what I mean?
The firmament, you guys, it's like a molten looking glass. It's like a fisheye lens. Like if you go to the other side of that, who knows what you're going to see if you look back on the earth. And yes, there are prophets of old that wrote about being taken up into the heavens, being taken up into the firmament, and the angel, this was the Apostle Paul, it wrote in the vision of St. Paul the Apostle, he said that the angel told him to look back on the earth. And so from the firmament,
it's reaffirming that Paul is an apostle and a saint. We know who Paul is, Joe. You don't have to describe it every time.
Maybe he thinks he does.
It's like he's
to be fair, he does have to read it out of the Bible. So it's not like he knows it off the top of his head.
Well, I don't know everything off the top, man.
No,
That's not the point. That's not the point.
He went preaching to other people about how Jevon and that are honest and they're all good people.
Well, of course they're honest. They're so honest that they went and faked the bloody 24-hour sun in Antarctica. Simple as that.
When you're hanging around with people like Karen B, you know you're in the wrong circle.
Well, they would think they're in the right circle because she's venerated. She's respected.
Yeah,
she's revered. She's revered.
I'd never heard of the woman, but I could tell you now what I've seen, the way she was.
Yeah, I resent that remark.
Wait, Vicky, you don't watch Coffee Enema? I mean, Coffee Talk?
Nah. Look, right, I only seen that Lowry's channel because you put the thing up with that Karen B, and I can tell you now, his wife, his wife, whoever that elf in the corner was, wouldn't let you say back to her because she's a woman, that she could give you all she wanted to. Now they can all go suck.
I know it was out of order. It was out of order, man.
Hey Vicky,
yeah.
You think Eftupworlds a dickhead? I think he's a guru, and if he says Paul's an astronaut, by golly,
he's got.
Come on now,
Saint Paul the astronaut.
I know you're better than that, Matthew. I know you're not.
Well, you know that's what what's his name's going to start saying eventually, right?
Saint Paul. It looks like I won't be getting onto the topic tonight. I'll have to do that tomorrow, guys. I'll have to do that tomorrow. I'm not changing the name of the stream though. I'll keep it as Snake All Christians at Christmas.
Paul was told to look back on the earth. He looked back on the earth,
right?
And he saw evil spirits under the firmament. But anyway, and they were deceiving men. They were. It said, drawing to themselves the hearts of men. So I'm just thinking of like, it's not a new idea or something. Okay, I forgot to finish going to Romans. But like what is Romans 1 verse 23, it says, and change the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man and to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things. Like, so I take that as like something physical, or like, you know, some people think of the moon as a rock. I don't think I think it's light, but a light, or that it is light. But yeah, I don't know, guys. If you can't discern what reality is, you've gone too far. You've lost.
Maybe you ought to try discerning reality there instead of trying to gaslight people into your bullshit, bro.
That's what it is. So it's not. It's a gaslight. It's trying to get us to believe something that's not bloody happening, something that they claim that's happening that's not, or happened that's not. Ultimate gaslight. Well, I think the globe's the ultimate gaslight, but you know what I mean. It's definitely gaslight.
Good God.
I've dissected this entire
thing. Just about it's about everything.
I've seen how the whole thing was pushed to begin with, because you had these people out there going, well, it's possible we could see a 24-hour sun. And I started hearing, I was like, well, that's the first I've heard of that fucking shit. Right. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere comes this Joe Hanvey character with his little model showing a reflection, and everybody going, oh, look how great this guy is. Look how wonderful he is. And I'm like, that shit that they showed on that video didn't look like a goddamn reflection to me. I'm sorry. Okay. So what are you trying to push? What are you really trying to push? And so they come back, and they were expecting everybody to just accept that they saw a 24-hour sun in Antarctica. And I'm on the fence about that. I mean, hell, I'm not on the fence about it. They didn't see shit. I'm half don't even think they went, to tell you the damn truth. Okay. So you're just wanting everybody to assume there's a 24-hour sun so you can make up a fucking flat earth excuse as to why and make us all look like idiots again. Fuck you. It's not going to work. You didn't see shit. You didn't fucking go. What you did show us was fake as shit. It's out the window. TFE mattered as much as that little bag blowing through the Walmart parking lot. Nothing.
Exactly.
Hey, Saab, I got a question for you right quick. What time are you going to do? Okay.
So it's just what you say. Nathan Oakley said Happy Christmas in my backup channel, PJ Crooker. Just what say Happy Christmas back, Nathan Oakley. You were in the backup channel, but never mind. Bless your mind. Happy Christmas to you as well, dude.
Hey, right, Nathan. How you doing? Oh, yeah. What time are you?
It was about 13 minutes ago, just in case he's still about, but I doubt it. Happy Christmas.
9:35, Roger. 9:35,
okay.
Same as always.
Yeah, I'm going to walk around you. I'm going to go on later. So, yeah. I missed my show because of this. I didn't think it was going to last this long, but God, yeah, I had it streamed earlier, but I don't know. This is annoying, dude. Yeah.
It is annoying, but it's one of them. It's one of them. I mean, it brings all sorts out of the woodwork, doesn't it? I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't have thought. I mean, I did know he had some trust in Joe and things like that, but I didn't know he had this trust in Will. I knew he'd met him. I knew he met McToon, obviously, because he debated him. He said McToon was so rude to him as well. We've seen how rude McToon was to him, but yet he's lending him stuff. That's so weird. That is so weird. Sorry, Joe. I mean, you're happy to send that.
Maybe they really did bully him and threaten him. That's the only thing I can think of that
could be that too.
Vince Whitson to do that. I just don't believe Whitson would do that. I know you guys don't understand that, but I knew the guy. I know him. He didn't seem like this kind of guy. It's just really
we don't know any of them until they show their true colors, like he did.
Well, how do you know him? How do you know him? Do you know him other than online? Right?
Yeah, online. Yeah, of course. I get that.
Okay. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. Okay.
I mean,
you know the salesman. You know how a salesman works. You ever see how a salesman works when they're really trying to sell you something? Don't they act like you're their friend? They share stories about their. Listen to me. Listen to me. They share stories about their family and their experiences. May be true, maybe not, but it's enough to give you that feeling of familiarity. Right? That feeling of trust. And that's what a sale is all about. Coffee is for closers, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. You all right, Jeff? How you doing?
Hey, Jeff.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Your marbles. I don't know what to say.
Well, you do, because you've still got 20 minutes left of the video, so you had plenty to say.
I'll tell you this. When I go to Flatsoid's channel, then Flatsoid, you know I love you. I ain't trying to pick on you. I'm just seeing you really mess up. Like, I'm just seeing you really... I can't believe the stuff that you're saying. Some of the videos you were making a week ago were insane. Like, you were just wrong on a lot.
And the things he was wrong on, he recanted and took back and got rid of the video. And he explained that, didn't he? So he took it back. It's not like he's still pushing it.
And I want to see something, PJ. Yeah. Which particular video is he on about? Let's see it. Tell us where we're wrong too.
He's probably about the east. He's probably on about the east and west thing.
Okay.
Cardinal directions. I can't remember exactly what it was all about.
Look, he thinks
how many
X is in Revelation. Like, don't listen to anything he says. If I'm being honest, he's a dickhead.
No. Go away. How come you can go away, Brenda?
Oh, Brenda.
Oh, God damn, no.
You know you will not get in here.
Go suck a doorknob, Brenda. You're not welcome.
You will not get in here, Brenda.
No chicks with dicks allowed.
Purging the demons, baby. Purging the demons.
No, Brenda will never get in this channel. I don't know why Brenda keeps trying.
Tried to get on mine the other night, too. I was like, oh, no, that's not happening here. No, you're never coming on here.
Exactly. Brenda, you just told me the other week you don't watch my shitty channel.
Brenda,
what are you coming here for then?
Before I swear.
Brenda turned around and says he doesn't watch my crappy channel, but yet on Rumble I've only got 28 followers and Brenda was the 24th.
Imagine that. Weird, huh?
She's been assigned to you. She's been assigned to you. Do you not understand that? These people have assignments.
Brenda's a woman, Brenda's a man.
We know, babe.
Sav, you're just a paranoid old conspiracy theorist, dude. Yeah.
Okay. It's served me well, hasn't it? Because guess what? I've been right every motherfucking time, bro.
There you go.
Well, smoke that one.
Everyone's just spouting stuff that's in the chat, and the people are just saying stuff. Everyone's just taking it in, I guess. It's like, I heard that Danny Faulkner was going to go to Antarctica with them, and then when they were in Antarctica and they're looking at like those tracker things, they're like, where's Danny's? And I'm like, where do you guys get this stuff? Where do you even get it? I don't understand. And so what I'm saying is, if I go to a Globe Friend channel, I don't know really many, but I won't get as much false information.
Pretty damn chummy with the worst of the worst, bro. You're chummy as hell with the worst of the worst.
Exactly. You had to get that out there, didn't you? Though, if you go to a friend Glober's channel, not that I know many.
All liars have a tail. There it was.
Hey, boy, good to see you, bro.
From that, as I will.
Does Vlad know that this video came out? Because he did mention Vlad as well. I'll have to let him know.
From going to watch one of your videos lately, Flats. I'm just saying, there's so
Have a
much
good night
false
at work,
information
Mario.
in the stuff you've been saying and putting out. I'm not trying to dog on anyone or pick on anyone. It's not a hit piece. I'm just
What's that?
Bullshit.
Ironworks
That's a
channel.
hit piece.
Really? What a defense.
Martin Haley says he can't find that Ironworks channel.
I'll get it.
Vicky will get the link for you. Or
I got
so
it right now. I got it.
Got it.
There it is. Boom.
There you go. There you go, dude.
Can I
He's
say
got
something?
a brilliant channel as well. Go on.
I'm not doing a hit piece, but here's the hit piece. That's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, true.
saying maybe it's just me wanting to make a note to anyone listening that to be so unbelieving and distrusting of people that you've known for a long time that actually work with you
Well said, Derek. Joe's gaslighting.
There it is. There it is, right there. The big trust me, bro. People that you've known for a long time and that you've done work with. What are you talking about? I show up on a show once a week.
Yeah.
Show up on a show once a week where a wheel gets spun and they bring up a topic. What do you mean worked with? Right?
I once knew a priest for a long time. I didn't trust him either.
No, it's not. Derek, Joe is gaslighting. I'm not going to put my trust in men, especially those who have been caught manipulating others on purpose. No way, Jose. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Yeah, trust me,
a
bro.
mission that God sent you on. If this is what I believe.
What, you think this was a mission from God that Will was sent on? You really think that? You think that God spoke to him and says, go to Antarctica and show these flaps a 24-hour sun?
He's not lying. Hold on. He's not necessarily lying. Let's not forget, God is a title, not a name. So perhaps it was a mission by a God of sorts. The one that Duffy seems to worship with his little Baphomet upside down logo for his damn church and all the rest of that nonsense and his deception, telling me that the scripture says it's okay for me to lie. It's not a sin for you to lie and deceive other people at all. Right?
I know.
Bullshit.
That's rubbish.
I don't think.
What does God hate? A lying tongue. It says it hates a lying tongue. And what does God hate? Sin. So it must be a sin to lie.
I'm sure God would be really proud of all the money Duffy, all the money he owes people. Not.
Go on, Matthew.
I don't think Eftupworld can define what a Christian is.
I think Eftupworlds is proper Eftup.
Absolutely.
If Jaron started talking about flat Earth,
he did.
Who made him start thinking about that? Well, I would have to say it's the Holy Spirit.
The Jesuits.
Even if Jaron doesn't believe.
Who made them think about it?
The Holy Spirit made Jaron think about flat Earth.
Jaron has never even. There's no way the Holy Spirit is anywhere near Jaron. He blasphemes Christ. Why would the Holy Spirit go near Jaron?
Didn't him and his wife pray to Satan at one point in time?
Yeah.
From what I remember.
Think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
And he's saying Jaron's got the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. I'm sorry, he's got only God he knows is mammon.
Believe in
there
Jesus.
You go.
Because I don't think you have to go a certain route to truth. If you, that's what Jesus said anyway. Before he was crucified, he said, "Everyone that is of the truth hears his voice."
Oh dear.
And that's.
Just not everybody hears any voice is someone that's in the truth, and the voice that they're hearing is Jesus. What?
Some people are schizophrenic.
Wow.
Just bad.
That's what he came into the world to bear witness to the truth. Like that doesn't require you to go to a church and hear a pastor or anything like that. The truth is the truth, and in real life, you guys are missing it, Flats. There's a 24-hour sun. What I would do is go, hey, there's a 24-hour sun. Rather,
well, there is, but not that side. Not that we've been showing anyway. Not there at all. Maybe in Antarctic, Arctic, but not there. Not that we've been showing. If there is, they haven't showed us it yet.
rather than trying to find something wrong with it, because that's all you're doing.
No, it's not about trying to find something wrong. It's about finding it, just finding something wrong with it. And obviously, there's got to be skeptical people. Yeah, would have gone into it. Yeah, there's something wrong with this. I've got to find it. Yes, there will be some people like that. But the people that are in this vicinity, like Flat Sov, I doubt it. I doubt it very much.
PJ, like I said earlier, the truth doesn't fear investigation. So anybody that's going to defend it, there's something to hide there, and they know there is. So if we uncover these truths as we go along, they're going to get mad about it. They're going to defend it.
Absolutely.
That's what's happening right now.
There's less bullshit in a field of 200 cows than comes out.
At least I know what I'm talking about tomorrow. At least I've got it's Chris. It's Chris. No, it's Chris. Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Chris, how you doing, man?
Hey, Chris.
Good to see you. Hi.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. At least I know I talked to. Go on, Chris.
Sorry. That was me. I said I went on his show today for the first time on his live.
Oh,
okay. It was interesting. Yeah.
Dream, guys. Hi, so great to see you all.
Thank you. See you.
Or if you have any comments about what we've been talking
about? So is bomb.
Nice.
Vicky thought somebody had a dodgy stomach.
I had the contact of the flat Earth experiment of the fraud.
It's looking that way.
Yeah.
Of course,
Anyway.
we have to bring it out in German, you know. There was nothing here until.
Who's buying? That's the trouble, isn't it?
No, I don't know.
just trying to find something wrong with it. And in the meantime, you've shoved Whitsitt under the bus, Jaron under the bus, and even people like me under the bus. I'm not saying directly, but by what you're saying.
Oh no. That's your own doing. That's your own doing. If you think you're thrown under the bus, that's your own doing. But here, I'm talking. You're talking at the same time as me. You threw yourself under the bus by where you're putting yourself at, where you're positioning yourself. Nothing to do with us. Nobody to come and grab Joe and threw you under the bus. No, it's you.
Everyone else under the bus.
Exactly.
You. The only snake I can see is you.
Maybe
remember that. Go ahead, Matthew. Sorry. Go ahead.
Maybe I'm projecting. Roger, is he stoned? Is that
he might be. I don't know, but remember that cow field you're talking about earlier? Joe's stepping right in it. That's what was happening.
Full of it.
Well, you know.
His mouth is
what are your thoughts about the experiment?
Oh, there wasn't one.
There wasn't one.
Right.
It's not an experiment, dude.
No experiment.
They don't want
there
to.
Wasn't one. Listen, nobody threw anybody under the bus. These idiots willingly jumped under the bus themselves, okay? When I got some witchy poo looking broad comes on and wants to start screaming at me about excuses. Now, look at the excuses that were given. They were so damn flimsy. It wasn't even funny. I couldn't even believe that a logical thinking human being would actually offer them up as excuses. Oh, you don't understand. It was really cold. It was super duper cold. And I've been to Lake Bloodstock and it was super, super cold. And it's hard to work your equipment with no gloves and stuff like that. Wait a second. They're walking around with no shirts on.
I know.
Whitman had to go to a building to get his freaking glove so he could walk back 70 feet and pick up some snow to show you that it was really snow. Okay. So I'm not buying that aspect of it. Plus, if it's really, really cold, wouldn't you be trying to save battery resources? Oh,
You'd
of course
think.
you would. Like
You'd think.
turning off unneeded overlays. And I'm going to tell you what right now, the whole green screen overlay was meant for you to see so that you would go down the green screen avenue and never even entertain the studio option. Okay.
Yeah.
That was on purpose so they could say we didn't green screen it and not
Red
be lying.
herrings. Red herrings all over.
I don't know
Dude.
actually how they did it. For me, it's like a movie, you know. They are just characters. So
Probably have a good point, Chris. You probably have a good point, sir.
Yeah.
And by the way, Disney's
You're
funding this
actually,
thing.
you're not, and I'm not just talking about flats. There's countless people out there that I'm seeing.
So countless people are wrong, of course. Not that I'm appealing to like a mass amount, but this is the people that you associate yourself with in the first place, Joe. People that you're meant to be, say you're a flat earther and a like in kind, like as in a Christian as well. And you are setting yourself with the deceivers.
You're setting yourself apart. You are.
Exactly, apart in the wrong. You're not getting sanctified.
Look, Karen B can keep him.
Karen B can keep him.
yeah, I mean,
Like people I don't know and stuff that are on TikTok and stuff. Wow. The fittest flat earther. Wow.
No, I'm just
I don't know
mad
what to
about,
say.
I'm mad about the people, you know, that did this. And
The fittest
what-
flat earther does not believe the Bible. How's that? That's what I'll say.
I do.
Maybe
I
he would.
said
Maybe he would think about it.
Revelations, you can't say you believe the Bible.
Hold on, who's talking? Say again. It's Chris
This
talking.
is Chris. Hey, Chris, you need to get
Oh,
closer
low.
to the mic, dude, if you're going to talk.
Really
You're
low.
real low.
sorry.
Was it Mike again?
I can hear
mic control.
YouTube. I can hear YouTube in the background as well.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's what YouTube on.
I don't have it. I don't have it on mine. So I know.
No, I
No,
think
it's
it's
Chris. Yeah.
Chris.
He muted.
Considering
No, for me, it
the
was
things he's
always
doing and
him,
saying.
you know, and it's
if he was realizing that
Here we go
he is
again.
struggling
Yeah,
against
yeah.
flesh and blood, his
Now-
own brother, his
now
own
I'm
brothers.
muted.
Oh, dude, I'm talking about talking.
It's Chris.
What's the point in talking in the video? Though?
No,
I'll stop it.
A 4-hour stream, and it's just sad, you know, the whole evidence and how they did it and how they faked it and how they lied to us. It's just sad, you know. And the people who are involved also sad, you know, but they are part of it, so they are not.
Well,
good.
Chris, that's what we're dealing with now. We're dealing with the people who are standing up for these people that lied to us.
Right,
It's
right.
dumb. Yeah.
Those are now important, right?
His brothers from the same father, guys.
Yeah, we're all
The
together.
Father in
too.
heaven.
Oh, for goodness.
Why do people keep talking over the video?
Sorry, man. Sorry, man.
You keep doing it, dude. Can you just ask me to stop instead of just talking over it?
But it's every time you press play.
Every time I press play, I know.
Here comes Chris.
So the fittest flat earther, like, I'm just giving you my point of view, but like, you got a whooping coming from God when you get up there.
You
I'm just saying. You,
from God.
Yeah, I think maybe you've got to talk it to as well, coming.
Projecting.
Yeah, there could be a bit of projection there as well. I mean, I don't know the fittest flat earther. I don't know who he is. Sandro says he's a dick, but he could be it. You could be right about him, Joe. But that's just one person.
Don't make you.
That's just one person. It doesn't make you exempt from just it, from judgment.
what you're doing is you're tail bearing. Let me look at you're slandering with no evidence.
It's only slander if it's not true.
Slandering.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Say what you got to say, babe.
So is he though.
I know.
None of you lot made a video about this dickhead. This dickhead thinks he's gonna go and do a hit piece.
I'm not making a hit piece, but here's your hit piece.
No, but he's made a hit piece. Like, go suck a door on weirdo.
Chill.
I thought you guys were talking about snake oil salesmen.
No,
that
that was
happened.
the original.
So
That was my original topic, but this came on my lap like just before I was going to go live. So the topic that I was going to be talking about tonight is now tomorrow. But I'm still keeping the title. And if you look at the end of the title, it says dealing with Eftup's claims as well. So the topic I was going to do about the snake oil Christians at Christmas, that'll be now tomorrow. I'm doing that tomorrow now.
But there is no such thing as a chance. So there's that. There's a reason why the title is what it is, and I'm glad it went this way.
Me too.
PJ may think it's coincidence, but I think it's serendipitous.
It is. It's inspirational. Absolutely.
It could be divine. You know? It could be a divine thing. Yeah.
Well, serendipitous, then it's definitely divine.
Yeah.
In fact, it's inspiration of the Holy Spirit.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
What's an F?
I know, but chill.
It's a dickhead.
People who have helped you get where you are, get along your way. It's just so wrong. In Leviticus 19, verse 16, it says, thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people, neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am the Lord. I mean,
okay. And
I think it's pretty sad that Austin and Jaron. I'll tell you what, if someone offered me a trip to Antarctica, I don't want to go to Antarctica. I live in Minnesota.
Well, that's their own choice. I wouldn't want to go to Antarctica either. It's their own choice. They went. I mean, do you think it's coincidence? It was just them that were the main ones that were asked. It was him that went. You know, the biggest flat earthers out there. Well, the biggest channel, should I say? You know, I don't think it was coincidence. Now it was just them that wanted to go. It was set up. It was all set up.
PJ, right quick, hold on. This is they're making a reality show, dude. This is what this is. It's been that way since the golden ticket thing. This has been nothing but a reality TV show that's being produced by Disney and NASA. That's what this is.
It's almost like an ARG, isn't it? An alternate reality game sort of thing. You go to this place to find that information, and go there, and this clue will put you there. It's crazy. It's almost like a social experiment.
People get angry and they will lash out if you do not believe their lie. And I'll just leave that with you. They lash out with anger when you do not believe their lie.
Exactly.
What have we seen? Nothing but lashing out by those exposing themselves because we won't believe the lie. Somebody said something about sunspot observations. We haven't seen shit on that yet. I was really kind of looking forward to seeing that sun do a wagon wheel through the sky as the sunspots change because of your orientation to the sun. Correct?
Cool.
I mean, isn't it true that people in the South see an upside down image of the moon that we see in the North? Isn't that one of the big things that people talk about? So if this was actually the sun going around them, we should actually be able to see those sunspots doing like a rotation around that sun. We haven't seen any of that, but now that I've mentioned it, I fully expect that they have plenty of time to edit something like that in.
Yeah.
They probably will, so I can see it.
Right. You got something to say, Chris?
No, it's all right. It's also set up when the sun looks so not natural, you know. It's not good done even, you know.
God.
He's saying that the sun.
Derek Nelson says, Jaron isn't my people. Quite the opposite. I call people who have fellowship with him. Ephesians 5:11, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. Shout out.
Well said, Derek.
I got one more thing that since he's going scriptural, like, aren't we looking at the accusers of the brethren? They're accusing us of actually using our own discernment. They're pointing the finger at us. Yeah. So this is the work of Satan, dude.
Well, that's what he said. He literally did accuse us of making stuff up. He accused us of making stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making anything up. I'm just saying what we see.
Up here, I don't need to go.
Hence your lack of discernment, Joe, or your lying in bed with them and deceiving like the rest of them.
Do you know what? They're welcome to him.
Antarctica. I mean, I've seen pictures, and now I've seen videos of the sun. I don't need to go there. I don't want to go there. Thank you, Jaron and Austin, for actually getting off your butt
We
and
praise you, Jaron and Austin. Totally praise you. We worship you, Jaron and Austin. Thank you, really, really, loads to the high heavens. We thank you, Jaron and Austin, for going to Antarctica and lying to us.
Crying out loud, they went to Antarctica, not the war. They
know.
If they even went to Antarctica.
No, but like,
We don't know.
Oh, hold on. Who's that? Right, hold on. Sandra's in, and who? Matthew again. Why are you coming in again, Matthew?
PJ, Vicky, panel, chat.
Hi, Sandro.
Hey, Sandro.
Hello.
Hey,
just thought I'd fill one of your slots.
Why not? You got something to say?
No, not really.
Cool.
At least
I'll let you know when I have.
Cool. Just come to chill. Nice one.
Yeah. Hey,
Right.
PJ, at least he asked before he filled your slot. He was
absolutely.
2 more slots to go.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 2 more.
because that's like half a year of your life consumed up in preparing, and now it'll be another half a year of your life, responding to people about videos and about whatever, being interviewed, I'm sure. Thank you guys, and I mean that. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Will Duffy.
Wow. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Thank you, Will Duffy, for lying to us. You know what I mean? Thank you for going over, putting yourself out, putting up all that money, all that stuff. Thank you for being so selfless, Will Duffy. Crazy.
Hey, stop. You notice how they're like pushing me not to go next year? They already went. You don't have to go. Don't go next year. Oh, stay away from there. Go over here. No, don't go down there. No.
I'm sorry, Truman. You can't be an explorer. Every place has already been discovered.
Exactly.
No, but Roger's going to need 6 months to prepare himself, remember? That's what Joe said.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable. This is idolatry.
He might as well say, bend over, Jared.
Babe, chill.
And let me lick your butt.
Babe, chill. With that.
I'm just saying.
With that.
Arse licker.
Yes, I know, babe. Could you not say it like he's a sycophant instead of an ass licker?
Arse licking.
Good.
Anyway.
You know what? I'm telling you. That's all I got to say.
Shout it out if you know the answer. Call it out. Let me say.
Tell me when I hit the spot. All right, come on.
Right.
You get it right on the head.
And not to the low life scumbag people that treat other people with malice, and I don't like those people. But Will Duffy is a nice guy.
Wow. Will Duffy's a nice guy.
Jaron and I.
Real.
I'm sure Elizabeth too. I've never met her, but
Will Duffy's a diamond, man. I mean, every time. I mean, I'm not judging about Bite's cover, but that smarmy, horrible grin on his face every time.
They said that about a priest.
And I'm sorry for judging about Bite's cover, but yeah, it done my nut and that grin every time. And that's not why I'm against him. I'm against him because he lies. He lies.
That about a priest on there as well.
Of course,
He came out of nowhere. He got his channel to be quite big. He just came from nowhere. This project for him was personal as well. It was personal. You hear the way he spoke about it. I've said I'll do it, so it will be done.
This moon landing 2.0.
Because he signed a piece of paper and he got paid. That's why. That's why he has to do all that. That's why he does it.
And Steve V said, "Yeah," and Brenda is a darling. If Will Duff is trustworthy, Brenda's a darling.
She's a lovely.
Yeah, she's a lovely fella. She's at my head. Vicky's nicking all my jokes.
Crazy.
It's troubling. It's just troubling to me to hear people or to see people just diving off. You're like just diving off into off a cliff. I don't get it. Like, okay.
No, we've pushed you off a cliff, Joe.
From so many people.
Go on, so.
Yeah, no, we're nobody diving off a cliff. We're pushing you fools off a cliff.
Yeah.
Okay. We see your psyop from the macro to the micro, from the beginning to the end, to what your end goal is.
And raise you some truth. See your psyop and raise you truth. Yeah. See your psyop and raise you the truth. Simple as that.
Yeah.
As soon as you started coming in and sycophanting for the Trust Me Bro app option, okay?
Exactly.
And I don't see you with a lot of discernment anyways. Somebody like you that professes to be a Christian and know all about the Bible and everything, and you're going to hang out with people like Toon, and you're going to thank Duffy, the guy who says the Bible says it's all right for you to lie, and all that. It tells me that you ain't got shit's worth of discernment whatsoever, and I'm pretty wary of anything you got to say because you don't have a logical mind.
That's it. And I liked Joe, but from now on, after this, I mean, I'm very, very wary of him.
I don't got nothing against him personal, other than the fact that I just see for what he's doing and why it's being done.
Absolutely.
Bro. I mean, that to me, I mean, not that he didn't call me out, because I think he's adding me into that, but still, he calls you out, bro. That's even more for me. That's just like he can just say, well, whoever's saying this needs to just realize they're wrong or something. That'd be one thing, but the way he's making it out, it's like he's totally not only throwing us under the bus, but he's saying things that aren't even true, and he's making stuff up. It's just ridiculous.
Hey, Ryan, you're part of me in R&R. I just go with that. And I want to add an old cliche in right quick. It's the Wizard of Oz, dude. And Toto's pulling the curtain back, and he's getting pissed. It's really old, but it goes with it, man. Yeah.
So he's being personal though when he's calling names out.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, that is personal. I mean, he said Sov, said PJ, he said Roger, he said Blacks, he said Blad. I'm sure he said more. Don't know. But that's 5 right there.
That's personal.
He's got some brown on his nose.
I mean, I wouldn't consider myself part of that, considering I'm on the show almost every day.
Of course. Well, of course, he's saying on Rogers, you're part of Rogers' stream. So of course.
Ryan, right?
Of course.
I wouldn't say it's personal as much as I would say that it's business.
Well, that as well.
Okay?
That
It's
well.
business. It's business.
All his T's not in his eyes. He's looking off screen like he's checking off everything he's done and what he said so he can get it all out. You know what I mean? It just looks played to me.
It's highly sus. Highly sus.
Well, today, Whitsitt faked his breath. He had a vape.
Yes, he did. And pretended it was his breath. So how can you say he didn't fake it when he did? So what you say about that, guys? What you say about that? Don't tell me he wasn't faking his breath.
You know,
I don't know. I've never seen it.
It's cold.
He could only muster up one. He could only muster up one.
One, and then a little tail off, and then it disappeared. No more after that.
Damn, must be cold where you're at, Ryan.
It's freezing.
No. So I just mean it that way. You know that I know when it's cold and you have some breath and you have some humidity that it's gonna produce some fog. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, say it with your chest.
Yeah. PJ,
I know I'm on the handy. I can't get much information. Sorry. But I tried.
Say it with a tannoy.
No, I got you on my handy, you know, and it's hard to understand you all.
Okay.
Sorry for that.
PJ, PJ, I thought Whitsitt was a bit. Oh.
Go on. No, go, Sandra.
I thought Whitsitt was a bit cleverer than that. He would.
Well,
he would have known that there was other camera angles showing him on the vape.
You'd have thought. You'd have thought.
Maybe he went and then went, look, and did it and faked it. Guess what, guys? Let it go. Let it go. Why would he do that? Because 5,000 people online didn't believe he was there. And they're saying, you should have moisture in your breath and you don't. You're not there.
So he faked it then. If that was me, I would say, I don't know why I've got no condensation in my breath, but I haven't. I wouldn't then go and fake it just because 5,000 people are saying, why haven't you got condensation? I would say, if I was legit there and everything was above board, I'd say, haven't got a clue why it's not. That's not happening.
An 8-year-old go get his vape and then puff and then try to fake. Yeah, it's like, here, let me make sure you get to see it for yourself.
Wow.
He went for some snow, to grab it.
Yeah, he walked over 20 yards to get a pile of snow that's right in front of him.
That doesn't bother me as much. That doesn't bother me as much as faking the vape, because where he's standing, if there was snow there, it could be trampled down and hard to get a bit icy and hard to pick up. But you can still pick it up. You can still pick it up.
No. I got a problem with that. I have a lot of experience with snow. Okay. The only kind of snow that packs down like that is wet snow.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Really cold snow. Isn't that what they after up there in Colorado? Ain't that what they after? That powder, that white powder. They don't want that sticky snow. They want that white powder and you get that when it's really cold. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So no, I'm not buying that. It's like the moon print, the footprint on the moon. That kind of dust, you need moisture in that dust to make that footprint.
Of course, I get that. I'm just saying it doesn't bother me as much as the other thing, but I get that definitely. Now I think about it. Yeah, of course, that does make more sense. It's more of a harder snow there. It would be a harder snow. Yeah.
Thing is, we don't know when it actually last snowed there.
Well,
and it looked like something was raking out over the ice to keep it level with all those lines, which would have compacted it. When is the last time it actually snowed there?
PG has more experience with snow. He's from Scotland. I'm from the seaside in Scotland. It does snow, but when it lays, it only lays for about 3-4 days because the salt air kind of melts it. Because I'm from the seaside, you know what I mean. But I do know what snow is. Yeah.
They got a giant Zamboni out there, man. Like the thing at the hockey game that they take around to smooth the ice between periods.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well, Sandro's making a good point. He's asking when did it snow last before they got there.
Yeah, but didn't Sharon said 100 years it didn't snow here or something?
Sorry?
Didn't Sharon said it didn't snow for 100 years here in Antarctica?
For 100 years?
I don't know what he said, but it was something like
that.
Wow. No, I just said, didn't Sharon said it didn't snow in Antarctica for about 100 years?
Yeah, he said Jaron claimed that it hadn't snowed in Antarctica for the last 100 years.
Yeah, right.
I find that hard to believe.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, I find it hard to believe that rocks are the cause of waterfalls, scientifically speaking. I'm just saying, it's throwing it out there.
It does seem to be rocks at the top of every waterfall, so maybe there's something to it. You never know.
Guys, the Earth is rotating in the direction wherever they went.
I know. That's good.
I'm just trying to give the guy a chance. I mean, we all deserve to have our theories thrown out there, right?
Absolutely.
So he probably had some incentive to be like, hey, that might work, or who knows? I'm sure he didn't even think about it. I'm sure he just blew it out and went, oh, I wasn't gonna vape on my live stream because I have a vape over here, but I'm not gonna sit and vape on my live stream.
So why would you say what do you think about that, guys? When he was talking about breath? Come on. Stop being so naive.
Stop being such a thing.
So maybe he was like, blew it out and like, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Hey, PJ,
you guys got to realize that.
I think they're blowing vape up our ass is what's going on.
They're blowing vapor up our ass.
Yes, they are. Yeah. In other words, Joe, you're full of crap, dude. He did that on purpose. Don't try to justify it. See, look at there.
Good. Short and good.
All I gotta say is
that speaks volumes, Brian.
PJ, I should fall back on the I'm sorry, but that's how I feel that.
David says, Dave Barnes says, I played a vid of a team going to Antarctica and landing on the 21st, 3 days after they left. And as soon as they land in Antarctica, you see the breath all the time. There you go. There you go.
There you go. Thanks.
First of all, like, you're questioning, why does he walk away to get gloves and then he never gets the gloves? Why does he walk away to get snow so far? You guys, the snow is probably where he went to go to pick it up, because it's like ice. It's like ice there. And so there's probably, I mean, if you can even see it in the video, there's not like snow pile. There's like they have their snow maker or whatever it is. The
snowmaker.
I don't know what they're called. The machine that
but they
packs
are
down just like they have at ski hills.
Yeah, but that wasn't.
I can't remember.
No, he's thinking about a Zamboni is what he's talking about.
Yeah, of course, that's what he's going about, the Zamboni thing. Yeah, yeah.
Like when that packs it down, it's like ice. And in Antarctica, it's not going to melt, so it's just ice. And so to find snow, you probably have to go find like where there's a drift from the wind or something.
Like it says, that one doesn't bother me as much as the rest. You know what I mean? But
I
still,
expected a better excuse. Come on, that's his only excuse for it, dude. Come on, bro.
Of course, that's. I mean, that's the thing. There's an excuse for everything, and that's what it is: an excuse. No justifications, just excuses. No reasons.
Tell me you're a Jaren fanboy without telling me you're a Jaren.
Not just that; it's all of it. It's all of them.
Yeah, but I want to get Austin on the channel and ask him his questions myself. You know, why'd you do that, dude? Why?
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen.
No, I don't.
He goes inside.
No, not Wits. I mean, I don't think Wits goes to the smaller channels now, does he?
No, he's got Candace Owens now and shit like that. He's got Candace Owens, Todd
Talking about Candace Owens, that's another thing, apart from the fakery, that's another thing. Sort of, on Rumble, had the director's feed up to see the 24-hour Sun. It was meant to be a 24-hour feed, you know? And it went dead after, 4 hours or something? You know? It never went back up. Never went back
up. That's what I'm going to do.
You've got that too. You've got that too. You know? To add to it.
My stream was going to stay up 24 hours if I get it done, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, we've got 10 minutes left in this. It looks like we'll actually get through it.
But Roger, that's the
people are probably asking him questions. There's other things.
That's the difference. Roger will show it for what it is.
Aye.
The whole thing when they went was just, it was too much BS.
Of course.
He's going on. He's got cameras he's trying to watch. I just think it's ridiculous the way that Saab and Vlad, you guys, I can't believe that, like, Vlad, you got to do your job. You got to do it. Like, what are you?
That's an impression of Vlad. Brilliant. Fantastic.
Dude, that's right. He said you had one job. That's why you went down there. Now, let's get this straight, man. Vlad's got a military background. I got a military background. I'm like, yeah, you had a mission. You had a mission. You failed. Okay, you failed.
Exactly. It was meant to be quite an easy mission as well. If it was a 24-hour Sun, like you said, you should have been able to film it for 24 hours or live stream it for 24 hours. That was your mission, as well as a few other little things which were never done. And on an article it says, oh, they came back with brilliant scenery pictures and stuff like that. The one that you sent me, so they came back, or was it? No, it was Luke maybe. And they came back with nice scenery pictures and stuff like that. That's not what they went for.
Right. Right. Look, it's like I was in charge of some radio crews, man. And we go out on a field exercise, and I'm like, why is this station not online? What in the is going on? Why is this station not online? I'd get in a Jeep or a Cuck V, and I'd go flying up to where their position was supposed to be. I go up there, and I look, and I'm like, why do you guys not up online? Why do you not have your antenna? Well, because when we got here, we realized we had a flat tire. And I'm like, I don't give a shit about a flat tire. You don't need to go anywhere. You're already at the place. Why are you not putting your station up online? You're fixing a tire instead. Right. And I'd have to dress these fuckers down and teach them about, okay, this is the mission. You don't stop the mission because of some blown tire.
No.
Okay.
No.
You go to this site as quickly as possible. You set up your radio and you get it on this frequency and you check in. That's what you do. That was your job.
Of course.
Yeah, like if you're at war, Saab, right? You do something like that in the field, you'll end up dying or killing people in the process. That's
You're going to get a lot of people killed. You're going to get a lot of people killed when it comes to that. And in this case, it got a lot of people. You disappointed a lot of people. You got sent in for an easy play. You got sent in for an easy play, and you fumbled it, man, to a point that it looks like you did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Can I ask Saab a question right quick? Did you see the trim out that Nathan did of Witchy Poo saying she likes Nathan Oakley because he's a truther who doesn't care about this? But then she says, but I hate him because he hollers at people. Then he trimmed out her hollering at you. Dude, it's fucking funny as hell.
I didn't see that.
You got it. Yeah, it's funny.
The worst hypocrite is a hypocrite.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Kidding me? You don't even know what they brought. Like, they just got back, and it takes a lot of time to get stuff from all your equipment onto your computer and uploaded. It's troubling to me. Like, I'm not going to any of these other channels anymore.
Hold up. It takes time to get this stuff uploaded and to get it online. How the hell did we see shit from Toon and from McKeegan and all this other nonsense before they were even back in the country?
That's right.
Right.
Like there's no such thing as portable devices and all that. That's how you manage to do it, because of portable devices and stuff. What do you mean? It doesn't take that bloody long.
It makes me think they're flying under the radar, Saab. They don't want what they're doing to be known. They're not going to broadcast their stuff. No, they're not.
He's either being terribly gullible and naive, or he's in bed with it and he's in bed with them and deceiving us with them, or part of the whole thing.
At the end, they're all together.
It does seem that way.
It's crazy.
Because it brings me down, and it really discourages me that people actually think.
Well, he's not coming on these channels anymore, so he won't want his moderatorship here, and he won't want to be here. Then that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's fine.
I think like that everything's so fake, and that men are out faking things. Like, it says a lot about someone that just.
So men don't go out and fake things. It's wow. Nobody fakes anything. No.
You obviously can't stand back and look at this whole operation then, Joe. You can't stand back and look outside it. Look, I see that it's much, much bigger than some smiling Joe fucking pastor taking people on a trip to Antarctica. This is huge. Do you really think they're going to have a couple of swinging dicks go down there and say, yeah, the sun did set and it shows that the earth is flat? Do you really think that was going to happen at all? Of course not. Of course not. There's been 400 years of time, effort, money, and gaslighting to get the entire world to believe that they live on a fucking spinning monkey ball. They're not going to let a couple of YouTubers screw that up. Now, come on.
Of course not. I said that from the start. No matter what, they will come back and say there's a 24-hour sun. No matter what,
damn straight they are.
Exactly. So I said this from the beginning. NASA and the CIA will never let the truth out.
Right, and deceiving God, and that's such a lie, like the moon landing, moon landing 2.0, really.
Well, yeah.
Just points and says everyone else is a liar. You're lying. No, it's fake. You faked it. There's deception. We see a deception. No, you don't. You're making up deception, and you're just
gaslight.
Who's making up deception?
Look, he's the one sat there calling everyone else liars. You might want to take a good hard look in the mirror.
I see deception. I see deception because I see it, because it's there, not because I'm making it up.
I see deception because I'm paranoid, but hey.
You're burning bridges with people that you don't need to burn bridges with.
I didn't have bridges with them in the first place.
You were the one burning your bridges.
I didn't have any bridges going towards their path in the first place, towards their house in the first place. Not at all.
And why? So that you can still say that there's no 24-hour sun and be like out of reality, like not accepting what observations we.
They haven't showed us a 24-hour sun. If they showed us legit that there was a 24-hour sun, I would say, oh, look, there's a 24-hour sun. The earth is still flat.
You lot are so nasty, not
right, same answer.
Like, I could say that you're just like the globe believers, guys.
That's projection. That's projection. Wow.
Dude, you don't want to be the only one out of step, do you? You don't want everybody laughing at you, do you? Listen, buddy, if they'd actually come back with something goddamn legitimate, maybe I'd consider it. But I have discernment and I have a gut. And my gut told me this thing was a bullshit thing to begin with. I've been watching the optics. I've been watching the acting. It's B grade at best. But I played along with it to see what the grand finale would be. And let me tell you what, you didn't pull off the theatrics that you thought that you were going to pull off. Not with me.
No. Come on. It was a good try, but listen.
A for effort. No, it's B for effort. B for effort at the very best. This was worse than the moon landing.
Yeah, this is worse.
It's got more credibility to it.
They went and saw a 24-hour sun, and rather than say, hey, they saw a 24-hour sun, you're doing what the Globers do when I tell them that the ground is still.
I know, Joe, you weren't there. Exactly. You've seen the same footage as us. Unless you didn't.
Are you privy to some information that we're not?
Maybe.
Come on now. You did you see something other than what we saw?
You got to remember, though, he trusts Karen B and Jaren and Whitson. Mm-hmm. Everyone else.
He trusts Tune with a $1,000 camera.
Yeah. Wow. I can't believe he would trust Tune. I mean, the things that Tune has said about him and said to him and treated him right. And I mean, yeah, you forgive that as a Christian, but to trust it, that's a different thing. That's a different thing.
So they're like, no, but look at the sky, it's turning. Yeah, but the ground is still. It's an observation. You can be like MC Tune and infer the opposite and say, oh, the ground is still, the stars are turning, so it must be the ground turning and the stars still. You can do whatever you want, but that's what you're doing. Like, it's
how is it? Completely opposite.
And like, I kind of have a gripe about the whole. There's a few things with the flat earthers or.
Well, you said it there. You kind of have a gripe. That means you've got a little grudge against it. It's a thing of yours. It's an issue. You got a gripe.
So he thinks the world is turning. PJ, he's a globe believer. That's the whole issue. Yeah.
So the camera was still and the tripod was spinning.
Yeah.
That's what it's saying.
Yep.
Truthers or whatever. You guys are wrong on so much stuff, and it gets repeated and repeated and repeated. I hear it all over the place. One thing is, there's no footage of the space station being assembled or anything being put together. That's a lie. Go to you don't do any research. Go to Wikipedia. If you ever heard of Wikipedia, there's a lot of info.
Oh, Wikipedia.
Whether it be good info or not, doesn't matter. Go to Wikipedia, type in.
Great source. Great source.
Brilliant source. Fantastic.
Didn't McToon do a wiki on
Flash Wiki? Yeah. Yeah, that's the point. Trusting someone that did something like a Flash Wiki. Come on, you might have been included in it, Joe. I don't know.
Launches, and you'll get a list of 134 something launches. Pick whatever one you want and go to the right, and you'll find media and videos and pictures, and you'll find something that NASA did when they would launch the shuttle. They had something called a video log, a daily.
What? Like, so what you saying NASA's trustworthy?
Fanboy.
Is this what you're saying, that NASA's trustworthy?
Yeah. Sounds like it to me.
Video log, and they would compile all the video that they took in the day and put it on video, or put it, and it's on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube. You want to see the first part of the machine or the thing being built, but see, then the goalpost changes, because like I have it on my channel, the first two, the Russian and the whatever, the
Soyuz, dude, the Soyuz
module or whatever. So I put that on my channel because this was like 5 years ago, because people just keep saying there's no footage of it. There's no footage. So then when I show them the footage of it, what do they say? You believe that? You believe that's real? I'm like, that's not what we're talking. I didn't say it was real or not.
Is he going on about the ISS?
Yeah.
PJ, so according to his logic, the blue marble is real because it's on Wikipedia.
I'm about to say that as well. He's going on about all these videos, all these pictures, all these things about yes, NASA do that with the blue marble, with a microbial life on Mars seen through a telescope, all these kind of things. Come on, dude.
And most of that stuff is done with model work in a studio. That's the shuttle footage that you see is just the airplane going in high altitude. But when it comes to those satellite assemblies and space stations, it's done with models, dude, in a studio. It's not hard to do.
I mean, we can see it traversing past the moon. But it's not it's not where they say it is and what they say it is. Come on. Madness. Did anybody see that Jay Tolan put out a 9-minute video on the curvature? I used to think Jay Tolan was a flat earther as well until he started talking about NASA. But now he's put out something to do with curvature. I'm like, no way, dude. I can't remember what it is. It's such a mad thing. It's to do with, I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to do it someday. I've got it saved. Have a look at it. But anyway,
Jay, you watch some of Jay Tolan stuff, dude. He's actually a NASA fanboy. He spends a lot of time in Houston.
But for a long time, he was just giving these observations and these infrared things, and it was support of a flat Earth. And he used to say on our flat Earth. But then one day he just came out with this video to do with Moon and NASA. I'm like, this has got to be a joke. And people says it is a joke. Go and look in his comments. And he says it's a joke. Look in his comments. Nowhere does it say it's a joke. And now he's got curvature measurements and all that stuff, all calculations and all that. Crazy.
Calculations, yeah, that's what it is. Calculations, not measurements.
Exactly. Madness. But he's done it in a weird kind of way. I haven't even looked at it properly, but I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to look at it. But anyway, let's get this thing finished. So we've got about 6 minutes or so, 8 minutes maybe.
Sounds like a bull.
Your statement was that it doesn't exist, and it does exist. Okay, that's just one thing. But there's so many things like that. I forgot the one I was just thinking of that was not related to what I just said, but I just see it all the time. And I'm like, how do people? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming over. And
yeah, so he did do it live. Chilean. Breaking news, BBC News, NASA got to within 3.8 million miles of the sun. Oh boy. Fantastic news, isn't
You
it?
can see it from all that way, you know.
Fantastic news.
hearing me out
I need to go to the toilet again. I'll go play this. I'll stop it when I get back.
a little bit.
We'll see you.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, Thomas Morgan, that's right. Daniel 7 verse 4. You guys want to see something crazy? Go to Daniel 7 verse 4. It like totally describes the space shuttle. And then if you want to be even kind of more interested, go to Daniel 8 and just read the first 10 verses. It describes what a rocket launch looks like. Like it goes up and then that part runs out of fuel and then another one goes up from there, like little horns going up and they go up to the stars. But no, that's the other thing. Space, if you're a Bible believer, I think this is important. If you believe the Bible, like biblical cosmology,
Hey, PJ, stop
There's
it for
a
a
place
second.
of darkness in the sky.
Yeah,
Yo.
this man said the shuttle is biblical. It's in the
Yeah,
Bible.
I know. I was
Literal-
just hearing that. If he's going on about shuttles not being biblical, right? He's saying just trust me in that. So he's saying just trust them when it comes to this 24-hour sun, and he's saying just trust me when it comes to the translation of scriptures. Joe, I always used to look at his translation of scripture and think they were interesting, but I didn't agree with them. Look, I don't believe nowhere in Revelation it says these things are rocket shuttles, you know, or the Dragon in the shuttle or SpaceX, whatever it is. I don't agree with that, but I just thought they were interesting thoughts. So you're saying just trust me on this as well. You know, this is my translation of scripture. Just trust me. Do you want to see something profound? Yeah, this is my interpretation of scripture. Just trust me.
And right now, Sav, I'm going to subscribe to Karen B's channel just to get a laugh.
I would not subscribe to that.
Have a good time there.
No, I was just fucking with you. I was fucking with you. I'm not going to subscribe.
Most
I don't
definitely,
think
we see it.
I don't think I've ever been
night.
subscribed to her.
No, I
me
haven't.
neither.
I didn't even know she was.
Sky. And so in Genesis, God called the firmament heaven. So the firmament is heaven, right? Well, God called the day or the light day, and he called the night or the darkness night. Night. It's darkness. It's a thing. It's not just the absence of light, it's darkness. So I think it is the absence of light, but it's not just because the light's not there, it's because the darkness is there. You get what I'm saying? And I'm actually working.
No, because you contradicted yourself. You just said it isn't, but it is.
Working on a video about that. Let me play just a little part of it here just for fun. Let me find or if I have it.
He looks like a guy with 1 pound too excited to go.
He does, doesn't it?
Let me see if I can open it. Yes.
Is this? I think that's his rant, isn't it?
Sorry, me microphone lol.
Sorry, okay. Open. Let me just play. Oh yeah, this has footage. Let me see if I can get it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Come on, let's see this footage.
All right. This here. This is exactly one of those things I was just telling you about on Wikipedia. Remember, I was saying that there was footage from they do a video log. Let me find the beginning of this. Man, I wish. Okay, see, look at this is STS-75. That's a space shuttle launch. Flight day 9. So it's the 9th day.
Wow,
of the flight.
like none of. I mean, I'm not saying it, but like none of this stuff could be. He really sounds like he's trusting NASA and all these space agencies. This is crazy, Joe.
Sounds like a global.
Really do sound like that.
You know, the space shuttle is nothing but a high altitude plane, dude. That's all it is. You can fly it around all day long, dude, and you're getting data from it. I want to see a rocket launch and you land on a planet. I want to see the data. I want to see the video.
I know he thinks like space. Space is a thing because it's an abyss sort of thing. But I mean, as for space, if that's all well and good saying that, fine, you believe that, whatever, that's your opinion. But to say space rockets and all that are actually there, come on.
Did you see what Lev said?
What? Any of the NASA debunks? Yeah, exactly. As if that we've ever seen.
Apparently not that.
Sorry.
Apparently he hasn't because he sounds like a NASA
I know.
fanboy.
Has he ever seen any of the NASA debunks? Exactly, bro. Come on. This is really either really naive or being deceitful, dude. Come on, Joe. I never thought this of you.
And it is 17 minutes
We'll
long.
do now.
It's from March 1st, 1996. Let's just watch just a second of this. I'll get you in closer.
That's super.
I'll get you in a little closer.
Well, we don't want to get in.
Maybe I don't have the volume on.
We're good.
I gotta set my coffee down. Sorry, guys.
Couldn't you have just done it all through the computer? Just shared it through.
Next.
That's what I said. I said, is he really doing this?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Why couldn't he just do it? Go on his computer, on his laptop, go to StreamYard that way, and do it that way instead of. And I think he's just doing it through YouTube and then got something else on the computer. And sure, it's strange. I would just do it all in the StreamYard or whatever.
That's Movie Maker he's got up on there right now. It's Microsoft Movie Maker.
It is Microsoft Movie Maker, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you should still share that on your YouTube, dude. If you had a StreamYard set up or anything, yeah, that would be a lot easier, dude.
Told you he's got balls clanging around his skull.
So, joint rules is what they
Sorry.
are.
It doesn't matter if you hear it or not. So afterwards, they would. So after they got back to the mission, they would have like that's what they're doing.
You're accepting this video. Do you accept that curvature that's on that video? What's going on? If you accept this video, you accept what they're saying about it.
Right now, where they would explain what was happening in the footage, and then they would record that, and that's what they put up on YouTube. Or well, they're up on YouTube now, but they had them at like NASA.gov or something before, and they still do. But
wow!
So I just wanted to show you this. So this is something that broke off of the space shuttle, and what I'm trying to tell you is that what they're calling space is actually, it's like the deep, or it's the dark waters, the waters above. It's darkness, and it's an abyss. It's a bottomless place. But
that's a possibility, but it's still your opinion.
You can't get there.
But then you're still accepting that they've got shuttles and things flying about in this abyss. Come on, this is beyond. This is. I think I've seen enough. That's it. There's only 2 minutes left. Seen enough.
Yeah, he believes that this is actually what they're doing. Going to a vacuum.
And they skip forward.
But he calls it the abyss. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
If
it's water, then how's that work?
I think these are like spirits or something. But I'll be uploading this video. Let me.
That's your opinion that they're spirits.
And the darkness comprehended it not.
Hey PJ, go back a little bit when that rocket was in this shot. That looks so fake, dude.
Yeah.
That looks so contrived.
Yeah.
They saw.
Don't go back. There's only a couple minutes left. Don't go back. Nobody cares. We know it's fake.
I know.
Yeah, at some point we just gotta move on.
Guys, they love darkness.
Ryan, you sounded bad, dude.
Really bad.
And I think that's dropping stuff. I think that's significant for our lives today. So anyway, I don't like making a video like this where I just sit and rip on people or whatever. I'm not trying to.
How is that significant for anybody's life today?
I'm not trying to rip on anyone, but I'll just say Sob, I'll just say Flats, I'll just say PG, I'll say Vlad, I'll say Roger, and whoever else. And
after all that, he's gonna say that again, really.
Yeah.
Thanks, so.
He's got to say the same thing.
Thanks, Roger.
Yeah.
30-minute live about it.
Yeah.
I
Well, I've
didn't
just done like nearly a 3-hour live on him.
Look,
on a 30-minute video. That it needed to be picked up.
You know, Flats,
anyone.
I'm just gonna say it like this.
Sound like a baller as much as he sounded.
When you cast doubt on the final experiment, on Jaren, on Witsit, you're not going to be able to you're not going to be able to be in the same place as you previously were.
Freudian slip.
And I'm not saying like success or something. I'm saying in people's minds.
PG, that sounds like a threat, dude. It almost sounded like
It does. Or emotional blackmail.
Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting words. Interesting. Yes, yes, yes. Very telling.
It is very telling, isn't it? Very telling.
I got my boxing gloves and I'm ready, buddy.
I can't trust something that you're saying because I don't think that you're reliable at.
Well, I couldn't trust anything you're saying after knowing that you completely trusted that.
And it's fucking Boxing Day. Oh, I'm sorry, I said the F word again. My bad.
I'm pissed off, dude. Really, not to the point where I'm crazy, but this just.
This is the gaslight. This is the gaslight.
I'm amused. I am so amused by this. It is
I'm
so
amused.
telling. It is so telling. That was the most interesting little phrase. Listen, these jokers don't realize I listen very carefully to what people say. I listen very carefully, and I find that that was a very, very, very unique choice of words to use.
Yeah. What was his actual words again?
Go back. He says, you won't be, if you just don't decide. Well, it's basically, to paraphrase, if you don't trust these guys implicitly, then you're not going to get, you're going to hurt your channel will suffer. Your credibility will be null. You know, the same shit that Globers tell you. If you tell them, no, I don't believe the Globe. Oh, your credibility is all out the window because you're crazy, blah, blah, blah. Fuck you, buddy. I ain't buying your shit. Listen to him, though.
Now you know why I'm pissed, dude. Yeah.
I ain't let it piss me. I like it. I think it's funny.
You are not reliable.
Right?
That's what in my mind. I can't. And I'm not saying like success or something. I'm saying you're not going to be able to be in the same place. You're not going to be able to earn. You're not going to be able to be in the same place as you previously were. And I'm not saying like success or something. I'm saying
says who you?
Minds. You are not reliable.
Nor are you.
No.
You're a snake.
That's what in my mind. I can't trust something that you're saying because I don't think that you're reliable at saying things.
Well,
what the fuck did he just say?
That is definitely a mad choice of words. I agree. That says a lot. That says a lot, man. Come on. I never bought into that before. Like, users, the anti-flat earthers are so incredulous by us. So, I mean, by what we believe. They think that we're not going to be credible to anybody whatsoever. You know, you've got to be mocked. You know, it's that kind of tactics. Nobody's going to trust what you say. No one's going to come to your channel. I'm 445 strong. Not many people come to my channel anyway.
I started out talking to 5 people on the internet. I started out talking to less than 5 people on the internet. And then it got a few more, then got a few more. And it's, look, you are judged by your works. Okay? So I show discernment and say, hold on a second. I'm not even looking at personalities. I'm only looking at some guys went down to Antarctica and was supposed to be able to show me a 24-hour sun. Okay? They did not do that. They still have not done that. Okay? So regardless, you didn't do what you said you was going to do. And all you did was say, yeah, we saw some shit. And trust me, bro. And I'm supposed to rely on my supposed familiarity with the participants to be my guiding factor into whether or not this is legitimate or not. No, I don't think so. Especially when I look at it from the bigger picture, when I know that they've gone through the trouble of going to the alphabet companies and telling them, what measures have you done to shut these flat earthers up? Well, we're doing all kinds of proactive things like, shadow banning and, putting out troll channels and shit like that. Do you think it stops there? No, of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. So there's the macro. So where's the micro? I'm looking at the Bernaysian tactics being used on me right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what it is. It's a tactic. And he comes across meek and mild. So people will probably believe him more because he's meek and mild. It seems like a tactic, Joe. I mean, either you're very naive and your discernment is very, very much so lacking, or you're in bed with this whole deception. Simple as that.
Man.
It might not make sense.
1 minute.
But
1
yeah,
minute.
I'm gonna end the live.
Good.
There's a certain line, and I don't really know where that is. I mean, what?
Bye,
what
Felicia.
makes
You
a
crossed
person
it though,
gay?
didn't you?
I don't know. But I think it's a problem that they don't want to accept something that makes that map questionable or whatever. I think that's really what's going
You
on.
ain't giving us anything to accept, Joe.
No.
Bye, Joe.
Nothing at
It
all.
was compromised. It's a compromised.
That's
It wasn't honest.
We don't want Joe again.
No. Well,
Joe can
Yeah.
switch off.
Crazy stuff.
crazy stuff,
And
Joe. You're
yeah,
right.
that's all I can say. I don't know what else to say. Much love to all you guys, even all you people who are casting doubt on truth. I still love you. I just
Casting doubt on truth.
Get it together.
That's what we're about, truth.
How dare us?
That's why we're calling this out for truth. Why would we just lie about this? You know, why would we just lie about this? We haven't got nothing to lose in it. Nothing to lose. It didn't matter if there's a 24-hour sun. Still flat. We have nothing to lose. So why would we why would we lie about it? Wow. Anyway, that's what you got to say. That's what you had to say.
I think
go forward. All right.
Right. Go forward, guys. Go forward. Go forward.
Do I get to put it in reverse after I go forward over him? I go drive over it and put it in reverse? That'll work.
Never call himself a flat earther again.
Wow. King Nico just went live today. I'll finish off there anyway. Go
Thanks,
on,
guys.
Chris.
I
I'll
never
play
saw
a
them.
couple of songs like, but yeah, that's the stream. That's the stream. Right, so tonight's topic that I was meant to do, I'll do tomorrow. It'll be called the same thing. I'll have the same thumbnail. It just won't have dealing with F-Dub's claims on it.
But there is a snake. So.
We promise.
But like Matthew said, I think even though the title wasn't meant for this video, for this, what I actually did, it's apt. It's fitting. So maybe it was inspiration.
Nico didn't go live.
Yeah, it's 3 hours.
I'm over on his channel right now. He's not live.
No, he didn't, but he posted a 5-minute video.
Oh, he posted a 5-minute
Yeah,
video.
yeah. I'm looking at that right now. It's let me get the link. Hang on. Copy. There it is. Boom. That's the one. I was getting ready. I got that queued up on here. I saw that pop up a while ago, and I was like, okay.
So, Joe, love you too, bro. But I think you're full of it at the minute. Absolutely full of it.
Full of cat.
Sorry, that's all I've got to say to it. I think you're naive, your discernment's lacking, or you're in bed with them.
You sound like a baller.
You know? Simple as that.
Kick the truth. It's going to kick you back, dude. It's going to kick you back.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, of course. I mean, when I said I've got 445 strong, I appreciate the people I have got here, absolutely. But it's not a big channel, is it?
No, I mean, shit, neither am I, really.
For me to have 50 people in chat is excellent. I mean, there was 51 people came in chat at some point, 1.52. It's excellent.
Yeah, I gained one of my subs back too today. We're back to 202 instead of 201. I know.
Excellent.
I got to blow, guys. I got to go.
So, great for your input, man. Great for your input.
Yeah.
I used to do with you anyway. Best, bro.
Thanks,
So, so we'll be on later. I've not finished yet. I've still got the songs to play out with. So I haven't downloaded anything except Chezzy's. So I'll have to go and get a Harry Mack one. So yeah, carry on talking, guys. Carry on.
We want 2% milk, sir.
The final experiment, complete hoax. Yeah, that's the 5-minute video. But oh yeah, did I show any of Jim's observations earlier?
No,
So
I don't think you did.
I'll start with some of Jim's. I'll play them while I'm downloading the songs. Probably that's a good idea.
He's got 4 new ones out now. So
cool. Let's play some of them. Yeah, like I said, the topic that I had for tonight, it'll be the same thumbnail, except it won't have dealing with F-Dub's claims at the end of it. It'll still be snake oil Christians at Christmas. Same thumbnail as well. I'm not going to bother changing the thumbnail. There's no point. No point.
Yeah. Good idea.
Just keep it. It'll just be called Snake Oil Christians at Christmas. What we were going to do tonight. I mean, this had to be done. It fell in my lap. I didn't know it was done like 19 hours ago. It fell in my lap as I was going live. So I thought, got to address it. My name was put in there. People I associate with his names were put in there. You know, I had to deal with it because we're not lying. You know, we're not just looking for deception. It's deception. We're calling the deception because the deception is there. Simple. Yep. Yeah, Jimbo.
Mr. A-Nuts.
What? He's not here.
He is.
Oh, he's there. No way. Just as I was going to put on his observations, he jumps in chat. Good to see you, bro.
He's listening, PJ. He's listening.
He's listening. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Yeah. So, orientation.
I feel better now. Thanks, PJ. Made my afternoon lovely.
Roger, I know who your sub was.
Who was it?
Well, 7-minute one, dude.
What?
Let's put on the 7-minute one, so I can.
The one that just subbed me at 200. That would be you know who. Be you.
Yeah. No, who it is.
I know.
You mean to say it? It's Paula.
No, it was me.
Oh, you. Oh, good God. Thank you.
What do you mean? You
I appreciate it.
So.
Yeah. Paula actually subbed to me for. I don't know why she did it. She just jumped on there, and now she's putting out more videos all of a sudden.
I know that.
Snake.
Yeah. Well.
Watch yourself with her, Roger.
I will.
I know.
If you fall out with her, she'll lie about that.
Well.
We'll not even fall out with her, disagree with her.
Yeah. What am I doing? I'm looking for Harry Matter. I'm carrying a dog in. You can throw it. It's a Jim's video, so we're allowed to talk over Jim's video because he doesn't have to. No.
Ryan likes that song as well.
I'm not playing it, babe. I know, but I play it a lot. I'll play
it
next. I do. I'm gonna play it next year. I'll play it next year. Yeah.
I like my favourite.
Yeah, but I'd rather play a new one. I'll play it again next year.
That's a promise, PJ.
Yeah.
I love that song.
I know, but I'm not going to play it in every bloody stream.
Did you see Mr. Cheswick's new song?
Yeah, well, which one? Well, I don't know. The one I've got downloaded for tonight is can't remember. Probably
you
that
get the
one.
ranty one. You get the one on ranty.
Yeah, no, it's the ranty one I've got for tonight. It's the ranty one.
He's done an FTFE one.
Well, because I'm a day behind.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm a day behind with them, mate.
He's done a new one.
She said, you know, that's all.
I've seen it earlier.
Duff, I was going to say Duffy then. Duffy's live now. No, Duffy, I mean, hey, Mr. Cheswick.
Oh, you're talking to me? Sorry.
No, you're not Duffy.
Call yourself Mr. Cheswick.
Or
Fine.
Cheswick.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, you are weird, sir. I agree.
That's all though.
Yeah, we are.
Gru being normal.
Yeah. It's boring if you're normal. You never think about anything.
So I'm good.
Yeah.
Come on.
And I can call people snakes if I want
I know, you can't, but you call them a snake a billion times.
to.
Well, Joe just on my list as a person I'm not going to talk to, dude.
Well, I'm wary of him now.
He's doing that hit piece. It's not a hit piece.
I know.
And make sure you mention your name several times over. Yeah.
It's not a hit piece.
No, it's not a hit piece. No.
It's just 30 minutes of him bitching about everything.
Yeah.
And it just to trust me, bro, this NASA clip is real.
Look, the NASA fanboy was enough.
Yeah.
Smacks of a glober.
Smells like ball to me.
Hi.
Jack Parsons is coming to dinner tonight. I gotta make the house nice.
Who?
Jack Parsons, yeah. He's NASA personified. Jack Parsons. Yeah. JPL. Jack Propulsion Laboratories. Yeah.
Jackie boy.
Who is it though?
Oh, you
This
want
is
to
the one we watched. This is the one we watched the other day. It was good. The Badly one, Jim. Loved it.
Roger, who's Jack Parsons?
Well, Jack Parsons is one of the rocket engineers that made NASA what it is today. He's
Oh, and that's what
OPO
corrupt as hell.
Oh yeah.
Jim. Effed up and sold out.
Yeah, that's a good point. Show me the money.
Show me.
Then it's Sandra, we live in an effed up world, but now without effed up world.
What Chillin says is right. What Chillin says is right. Chillin says about Sandra again means I know on after fast for Scottish shrooms are everywhere. The council space all over the usual places to stop it. No trip down my tits and ears, but mentioned it. They did that in Fraser as well. In the 90s they did that. In the 90s they started spraying the local mushroom area behind the college. It was really wet in the winter and dry in the summer. That's where they grew, and they spray it every year. From the 90s onwards, they've sprayed it every year.
I bet they picked them first.
People still pick them though.
I bet they picked them first.
No, they might. They spray them sometimes.
I'll give you a video on Jack Parsons. I'll put it in the chat. You'll get an idea who this fucker is. Just for that reason.
Is he like Joe?
Oh no, he's 10 times what Joe wants to be. Yeah.
Oh.
He's Satan's handiwork, dude. He's dead now though. So
Watch Strange Angel. Chilean says it's all about Jack Parsons.
Is that a film?
yeah, I think it's a new one they put out. That'd be a good one to watch.
Chilling, is it a film?
Oh yeah, I know who Jack Parsons is.
Well, I've done a series.
One more from the anus. Let's get one.
Amos, have you been pooping on Joe because he got a lot of brown on his nose?
What a question. Go for the first one on the rack.
Right on the rack.
Yeah, there's a little music video in the back if you want to watch it later on. Just not you. Don't, I would play it on here.
Yeah, no. I've already got the music started for you.
Yeah.
I don't know which one of Supers I'm doing, but Super hasn't done a new one lately. I don't think. Let me just check just to make sure.
Well, I'm saying don't play this video on the show because you'll get complaints.
Oh no, I won't. I won't.
The name of the video is "How High Does Your Rocket Fly?"
Oh, nice.
No, it's not. How high does your rocket fly?
No.
Sandra said there was a 70s band called Jack Parsons Project.
There was.
You know something? I wasn't even born in the 70s.
I was 76.
I'm sorry. I was born in 1970. I got to live through the whole thing. It was amazing.
I remember I was born in 76, but I remember 78 because I remember my brother being born. He's 2 years old.
No, he wasn't on the panel. He was just bitching.
Thanks for talking over me.
Sorry.
Sorry. That's about enough. Nice one, Jimmy boy. Thank you very much.
That would be Jupiter.
Boy. Nice one, Jim. Thank you, sir. Always a pleasure playing your videos. So Harry Macker, which one did I get? I just picked a random one from Harry Macker.
Mofo Respect.
No, I might play.
No, Grizzly Bears.
Cool masks.
Thank you.
Can I do a freestyle rap for you?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, awesome. Give me.
I'm glad Catherine's not here.
3 random words to inspire my freestyle.
Awesome, wonderful, and great.
Oh, those all mean the same thing. So we'll count those as 1. Awesome, wonderful, and great. All right, let me get another one.
Maybe the word warm.
Warm?
Looked around my room. Plushy.
What was it?
Plushy.
Yeah, like a stuffed animal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome, wonderful, and great, warm, and plushy. I'm ready when y'all are. Should we do this?
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be
Okay,
good.
let's get it. Yeah. Killing it, no debate. When I rhyme, I be all up late. When it comes to the freestyle lyrics, they be saying that I'm awesome, wonderful, and great. Yeah, I be rhyming off top. What's the reason for that? Cause I can't sing. They said awesome, wonderful, great. I said, nah, those all mean the same thing. Hold up, we still about to get it done, but we about to combine all 3 as one. Harry Mack coming off the top real quick. When it comes to freestyles, man, I drop real sick. I'm about to hit you every time I paint a picture, man, you know I stay up in it. And my lyrics never timid when it comes to freestyles. Man, they love how I perform. Word is born right up off the top, I'm about to keep it warm. Matter of fact, more than horn, I spit hot. H-Mac, y'all know that I'm moving with the plot. Yeah, y'all know that I'm rhyming with these. I'm hot, kinda like 90 degrees. Yeah, I'm about to make a spine bend. I be doing this on amigo for my friends. Yeah, you know that I send it pure. I be increasing the temperature. Yeah, Mac is the moniker. About to blast through your thermometer. Way too hot, yo, my purpose get it done. Way too hot like the surface of the sun. Way too hot like the solar mic controller. Thought I told you. At the same time, it's ironic cause my bar's colder than polar bear. Hit you with the solar flare. Or we go in there through the open air. I be throwing out my lyrics and I do it from the spirit. When it come to lyricism, homie, can't nobody touch me. All these other rappers, they be soft, they looking like a plushie. Every time I grip up on the mic, I'm about to damage you. I told you they be soft just like a plushy stuffed animal. Every Mac, I'm all up in it. I'm about to spin it all around like a miracle. They listen, and when Harry Flow rhymes, I'll be up to the freaking task. You ain't gotta ask. I dig both of your masks. I'm coming off the top and kicking rhymes. Good lord, they got the green masks looking like some dinosaurs. Hey, all of my lyrics is colder than blizzard. The mic is my wand, I'm a motherfucking wizard. And y'all know whenever I'm kicking my rhymes, I be rocking for people that's looking like lizards. Hey, looking reptilian. When I be rapping, I know that they feeling them. Hey, my buzz is 1 in a million. Hey, y'all know I'm coming through brilliant. I'm too resilient, go against the grain. Hey, grip on the mic and I work you. Hey, shout to the homie with shirt from the office. Shout to the homie in purple. Hey, y'all know I'm living all on the mic. I be your boss, Michael Scott. Can't take a loss. Y'all know I'm in it, I'm tight. Yeah, moving like Jim did on Dwight. Hey, pulling them pranks. Y'all know my lyrics is dank. I'm going hard. Hey, throwing them bars on the wall. Y'all got the stars. Hey, doing my thing. They can't really do this shit like me. Hey, Mac off the top of the mental. They loving the way that I'm kicking the free. Let's go.
That was actually a decent bit. I like that one. That was good. I noticed he didn't swear. See, he's got like sometimes he's usually not much. Not did he?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yes, he did.
Well, it couldn't have been a big one. Like what?
I can't remember.
I don't think he swore on this one.
No, I think he was clean. Yeah.
Oh, if he did, then he's like, what?
All right, now you got to play it again, PJ. We got to hear it. We got to listen to it one more time. See if he swears.
I didn't hear it. I was listening for him. It couldn't have been bad. There was kids there. It was kids who was rapping. Nah. No.
Yep.
Anyway, no, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I'll go back and
I don't care. He didn't. This is the Chesney one. Ranty returns. Love it.
I used to be a global, then became a surf. 'Twas only down to YouTube that I found Flat Earth. It popped in my subscription list, and there it was. But I'm back with the globe again now, all because sign and then you saved me. You took away my pain. I'll never go back accepting reality.
There's Wally Cat now.
I'm thankful that you told me Earth's a globe, not flat. Never did I believe him when he said that you're a twat. I used to think that ocean impossible to bend, but now I know it is true thanks to you, my friend. Mag2 down in Antarctica, raging mad, made me trust in the globe again, so now I'm glad. 'cause Simon, then you saved me. You took away my pain. I'll never go back accepting reality again. I'm thankful that you told me Earth's a globe, not flat. Never did I believe them when they said that you're a twat.
Except morons!
I bet you Cat beat him at snooker, didn't he? I bet.
It wouldn't surprise me. I can't believe after Cat's coming on last night as well, and he's on this.
Yeah.
Fair play, Chezzy. Chezzy's getting really creative with the music. Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you, Chezzy, for that. Bless, man.
You'll have to do the Craig one tomorrow.
The what?
The FTFE one.
Oh yeah, I will
Yeah, I
do.
got
I'll do it.
that.
I'll have to download it. So let's look for a Mr. Super one.
Well, you know, Vicky got that wrong. That's Felicia. You got to remember.
Oh, sorry, Felicia.
Yes.
Felicia.
You go, girlfriend.
Come on. I'm sure Mr. Super did well.
Apparently, his push-ups aren't even proper push-ups.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't look to even know.
No, but like I remember being obviously a girl.
You remember being a girl?
As a kid, and you used to get taught like girly push-ups that are not really a push-up.
Mm.
And I
With your knees, right?
Yeah, I didn't do them like that because you know.
Come on, where is it? Where is the one I was looking for?
I'm a big girl. No,
You're a tomboy. That's what you were.
I was skinny back then, but no, because I was like a fitness addict when I was a teenager.
Nice.
So don't get me doing girly push-ups.
Hmm.
Not that
We used to
girly.
make fun of it. Yeah.
I can't find it. I'm gonna have to just go for a random one.
Everybody, Joe is effed up, very badly effed up.
There we go. Mr. Super Sidewinder and
Oh.
Lindsay, Leather and Lace.
Joe can F off.
Isn't love so fragile and the heart so hollow? Shatter with the words impossible to follow. You're saying I'm fragile. I try not to be. I search only for something I can't see. I have my own life. And I am stronger than you know. But I carry this feeling when you walked into my house. Won't be walking out the door. Still I carry this feeling when you walked into my house, that you won't be walking out the door. Love city or mountains, stay with me, stay. I need you to love me, I need you today. Give to me your leather, take from me my lace. You in the moonlight, with your sleepy eyes, could you ever love someone like me? You were right when I walked into your house. I knew I'd never want to leave. Sometimes I'm a strong man, sometimes cold and scared, sometimes I cry. But that time I saw you, I knew with you to light my nights, somehow I would get by. Lovers forever, face to face. My city or mountains, stay with me, stay. I need you to love me, I need you today. Give to me your leather, take from me my lace.
Kidding.
Lovers forever, face to face. My city or mountains, stay with me, stay. Well, I need you to love me, I need you today. Give to me your leather, take from me my lace.
Nice one, Mr. Super and Lindsay. Excellent, fantastic. Love it. Nice song, nice song. Ricky said, APG, you're live on John H's channel right now. Well, so Flats isn't going live, so I'm the next best thing. Is that what it is, Shawnee boy? I mean, come on, Sean. Since when have you screened me? Well, since when have you done a live on me?
To
You
be
know?
fair,
Wow. Come on,
though,
Sean.
remember, Sean's too thick to think of how to do his own content. He has to use other people's.
He'll just be calling us effing liars. That's all he'll be doing. What he does on Flats is effing liar, effing liar. God hates lies. You know what I mean? He doesn't believe in God, but God hates lies. God hates liars. Well, God hates you then, doesn't he, Sean?
Has Sean printed himself off a friend yet?
Maybe he printed them all. 3D print yourself a friend.
Oh.
Yeah, well. Yeah, but it's good that I'm in your mind, Sean. I don't know why, right? But
Because everyone lives rent free in Sean's dead.
oh well, one of them. But if he wants to waste his time, that's fine. It's fine. You know what I mean?
He
It's up to him.
could go and have a bath, to be fair.
Yeah, either that or waste his time. It's up to him.
Get a life.
But guys, bless yous. The top, like I say, the topic that I was going to do tonight, until the Joe thing came up, the effed up thing came up, I will do tomorrow. Same thumbnail, same name, just without the dealing with effed up at the end. Bless you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks to everybody. Let me use the videos. It's Mr. Super, Mr. Cheswick, Harry Maka. I mean, thanks to Matthew, to Ryan, to Roger, to Sov, to Chris, whoever else was in. Everybody was in. There was a few people.
You forgot Matthew.
I did say Matthew. I did say Matthew.
My bad.
I said Matthew fast. Because he was the first name again.
Did you see what Chillin said?
Sean has internet in his cardboard box he calls home. He likes a broken down crack. He's like a broken down crack addict. I've seen crack addicts that look a lot healthier, dude.
Mate.
Me too. And they're usually running around in the field in the park and stuff, looking for stuff. all the time like
That's it.
squirrels.
That's it. And I remember he said about me, because I put on the flat earth hoodie once. He said, does he not realize, does he not understand how unself-aware he is wearing that flat earth hoodie? I'm like, wow, you can talk. You can talk.
Jesus.
I'm just showing I'm just wearing the truth. That's all, Sean. I was just wearing the truth.
Sean's just jealous because he can't afford one.
He went on about me bloody, or about my haircut once. I'm like, wow. Talking about someone that cut through that goes to the barbers to someone that can't go to the barbers. You know what I mean? But loving the volleyball, man. Loving the volleyball.
I'm about to go play, but Sean, this could be your only friend.
Wilson. No, Wilson.
Not you.
I'm sorry, Wilson.
That brought up Family Guy in mind for a reason. I don't know why.
Oh, funny. All right. Anyway, bless you, Sean Hawkins. Have a very merry Boxing Day or whatever. And God bless you, man, because you need it. You need it, dude. I wish you would come to Christ and see the truth. I'd rather you just be with Christ than be a flat earther. You know what I mean?
At least
that'd be a start. That'd be a start. Well,
Bar soaps and deodorant.
okay, well, man, chill. Right, bless you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll do with that topic tomorrow. But
Later. Love you, Vicky.
later, dude.
Bye.
Bless you.
Love y'all.
Here, the sunset's free. It's free.
Indeed.
Indeed, guys. Bless you.
Oh, that was a nice outro.